Why can't you ever just do what you're told, you stupid...
Officer Fernandez with Farmington Police Department. How are you? You okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need a hug? Okay. You upset?
Because my dad hurt me.
Okay. Where did he hurt you?
He pushed me away.
Did it frustrate you so much right here that you pushed him into this chair?
No, I lifted up off of his shirt and he slammed forward. So if I did, it wasn't intentional.
Many welfare checks are routine and end without incident. But what happens when officers uncover children trapped inside their parents' house of horror?
They said that they didn't even know why they got involved because they all have lead poisoning. Their lead poisoning is like really bad. And they were at the hospital today. All 3 kids got blood work done, and she got a thing in the mail that she had to call the health department. Oh my God. I know. And this is why I honestly cannot do it. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. See,
there's on the floor.
Right.
No,
see?
I'm coming down. I don't need to see anymore.
And, yeah. For what?
The state of the fish.
There were moments when cops surprised horrible parents in their house of horror. We start with a case where a father let the stress of everyday life turn into cruel harm against his own child. On January 17, 2024, officers in San Juan received a report from a local school after a staff member reported that one of the children might be suffering verbal and physical mistreatment from his father.
Yeah, we just had a report that's regarding that the child reported to school staff that their dad was angry a lot and mean to him. He wanted to live with his mom, reported that multiple incidents of dad pushing him to the ground, reported that he got scared at night and his dad ended up pushing him to the ground again. They have been, I guess, gave them groceries because the dad has been having a hard time. And then dad got mad at him again. He didn't have any marks or bruisings according to the school, but he reported that dad him in the face and he made a fist. He reported that dad has kicked him. He was asked about if he understood his private area and he said yes, and that's where dad had kicked him. Calls him names. Dad has him before, he said. Calls him stupid, get out of my house. Calls me bullshit. Calls me F-word. Gives me the middle finger.
And it was reported by a teacher?
Yeah, but it's anonymous, but it's reported to school staff, it says.
So the kid reported it to the school yesterday, but then they just sent you guys like an email of it, or
no,
like
they made a report.
So they didn't contact law enforcement.
No.
So then they just let the kid go home with his dad.
Yeah.
After saying all that.
Yeah.
And there's no record of mom at all.
No, it doesn't say anything. It just gives the dad's father.
Okay.
As a reference, but that's it.
Hopefully he's here with the kid. I did find a grandpa on the kid's power school, so I can give you that information if you need it.
With a clearer understanding of the report, officers headed towards the residence. However, when officers arrived at the residence, they heard a disturbing and aggressive scene even before making contact. It quickly became clear that something was seriously wrong inside the home.
God damn it! Why can't you ever just do what you're told, you stupid...
Officer Fernandez with Farmington Police Department.
Hi.
Hello. How are you? Can we talk to you outside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So we can hear that you're pretty upset. Okay. So we're just going to talk to you about some stuff that's going on. Okay. With your son.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you say your name?
I go by Athena.
Athena?
Yeah,
okay.
That's
okay. How do you say his name?
Aragorn.
Aragorn? Okay. Where is he at inside the house? Because I need him.
I just put him in this room for a timeout because I'm trying to walk away.
Okay. Do I have your permission to go make sure that he's okay real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay.
After receiving the father's authorization to enter, officers were met with a scene of chaos. Inside the child's bedroom, the fear was unmistakable. The child appeared tense and distrustful, as if bracing for what might come next.
Hi. How are you? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need a hug? Okay. You upset?
Because my dad hurt me.
Okay. Where did he hurt you?
He pushed me away in front of me, and that's what he did.
Just now? Okay. Can I see, like, your hands and stuff to make sure you don't have any boo-boos or nothing? Okay. You want to pull up your sleeve for me so I can see your arms? You look a little bit red on your arms right here. What happened? See that right there? What happened, you know?
Dad just pushed me.
He pushed you? What about these ones? Was that from the same thing? Okay. You got some red stuff? Where did you, was it your back? Or was it up here?
It was up here.
It was up here? Alright, and that's where you hit. What, did it hit your face at all? Okay, what side?
This one.
That side? Alright, how old are you, Airborne? You're 6? Hey, let me see the back, can I see the back of your neck real quick? You can play with your toys, I just want to look at the back of your neck, okay?
My dad, this is really easy.
You got any you got any boo-boos on your legs? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll show another one.
What happened with those? Do you remember what happened to your knees?
Yeah.
What happened?
Look at this.
Oh my goodness. What happened?
Michael pushed me.
Who's Michael?
Michael's just like my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah.
Does anybody...
He really scratched me right there very hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I started crying.
Okay.
After a very long time.
How old is Michael?
8.
He's 8, and he's your brother?
Yep.
Who else lives here with you?
My dad.
Just your dad, nobody else?
Yeah, but Grandpa and Michael just come, and Grandpa.
According to the responding officer, the situation immediately raised concern. The child's account, combined with visible bruising, pointed toward possible mistreatment. During a seemingly calm conversation with the father, investigators began to sense that the situation was far more complex than it first appeared.
The only kind of that's happened before is he's been spanked. As far as any kicking and stuff like that, I have some aggression at times where I'll break personal items, but never anything that goes on to him. I do yell. It's a single parent. His mom doesn't know. There's times where in the mornings he doesn't want to listen to me, and so he throws tantrums, and I'm trying to get him ready for school, and I can't get to work on time, and I can't do the things I need to do to provide for him, and so it perpetuates, and that anger just builds up, and I don't know what to do because I don't have a support system. And I'm transitioning, and I don't have a support system for that, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do when I get frustrated, because it's like just now I was trying to walk away and he keeps grabbing me and pulling me away and trying to like hit me and stuff, and so I keep trying to push him away, and finally I just pushed him away a little harder and he fell, and I don't know what to do in those situations. Like, I don't want to hurt him, I don't want to touch him, but if he's grabbing onto me when I'm trying to walk away and I'm frustrated, what am I supposed to do? And I've got him in counseling I've got in family counseling. We're going to Judy Beck. And there's been times where we've talked about things and we've been trying to work through it. So I'm trying to go through the motions to get to a point where it's not bad for him at home, but I'm just lost. I don't know what resources there even is for single parents to,
As the discussion continued, officers began to realize that the father struggled to manage family conflict related to the separation, while Athena appeared unable to cope with the situation. Together, their actions contributed to an environment of constant stress.
Where's his mom?
She's in South Carolina.
Does he have any contact with her?
And she's supposed to video chat with him once a week, but it's more like once every 2 weeks if we're lucky. Okay. And I've talked to her about trying to be more involved and trying to contact him more often, and she says that she will be, but she doesn't. And she left suddenly. She just left during COVID. She said that she was going to go live with her mom. We had 50-50 custody, and he was doing great during that time. He was thriving. When she left, it was put all on me.
So what we're going to do is just kind of, I'm going to go ahead and talk to him as well. And then we can also offer resources to you to kind of support. We have family support services that can also come into the home and help you out. I know they do. It's through Desert View. Have you gone through them?
I haven't gone through Desert View before. When I first was 50-50 custody with his mom, he was in, it was a special needs program and stuff, and they came and visited with us before, and again, he was thriving during that time. I was doing okay because I had someone else who could help me on that, and so I was doing a lot better. There wasn't any yelling ever or anything like that.
As the conversation unfolded, small but troubling details emerged. Statements the father had described as harmless habits took on a more serious meaning to counselors and officers.
I forgot Roundtree, that's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
Roundtree, yeah. So I was with them for a long time.
Okay.
And then when he got older, they said that they could continue service with him, but they didn't see a need to at that time.
Okay. Does he have any developmental disabilities?
No. No. I mean, his school counselor has said maybe to see if he's high-functioning autistic, but there's no huge signs of that.
Okay. How do you discipline?
Generally, I usually try to put him in a timeout. Lately, he's just been disobedient and stuff like that, so I usually just get frustrated. I'll take away toys and TV and stuff, but again, he just tries to escalate the situation. He'll call me names, he'll try to hit me. I'll tell him that's not appreciated. I'll put him in timeout, and then eventually he just escalates to a point where I don't really do it too often, but sometimes I'll spank him, and it's not harder than, it's enough to maybe make him go like this, but it's about like that.
Okay.
And he's usually, I wouldn't say fine after that, but he's frustrated, and then he tells me I'm mean, and then usually I can walk away at that point, but otherwise he'll just scream and cry for hours.
Oh, okay. How many times do you usually spank?
Maybe twice a week. It's not often.
Like at the time?
Oh, just once.
Once? Okay.
Yeah, just once.
And then with your hand, belt, or?
Just hit my hand.
Okay. You're on Medicaid?
No, I was before. He should still be. I had insurance through work, but now I'm
okay. Okay. Any substance use?
I smoke.
How frequently do you?
Once a day.
When was your last use?
Last night.
Okay. Is that around your son, or is it?
No, it's usually after he goes to bed.
Okay.
Coming up, officers spoke privately with the young boy. What initially seemed like a simple conversation soon turned into detailed accounts, suggesting these incidents were frequent in his daily life and revealing information that had not been mentioned before.
So we need to put him on a 48-hour hold.
Oh, okay.
With everything he just told me. I don't know if he showed you his...
No.
Okay. You wanna... Hey, remember what we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Like what happened right here and on the other side, your boo-boos?
That's from my dad.
They're from your dad. Okay.
And that's the blood came out of my nose.
What was that?
That's the blood came out of my nose.
Blood came out of your nose and it
Yeah.
went right there?
It was really bad.
Okay.
And there's some in my bathroom.
I can hear. Let's just talk quiet, okay?
Where's my dad?
He's downstairs talking to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
So we just got to make sure that you're okay. This is Eric Gorn,
Okay.
and he's 6 years old. The bruises on his face, he's got one right here on his right side that kind of looks like a line.
Okay.
It kind of looks new to me. On the other side is a little bit bigger. It's like right next to his mouth, kind of the size of the quarter.
What is this?
So I don't know if there's any internal
Right.
things going on. We are going to put him on a 48-hour hold, and
Okay.
I'm going to try to transport the dad to detectives. So
Okay. Where is parents?
How many animals?
dad is downstairs, but dad goes by Athena.
Oh, that was that.
Yes.
In the purple.
Yes.
With each detail, officers began to understand that the injuries described by the child were likely genuine, and that they may have been caused by Athena, the father. Athena remained largely unresponsive as his child spoke. His silence was telling, and the weight of what could follow settled heavily in the room.
So there is some bruising and stuff on Aragorn. Okay.
His cheek.
Yeah. So there's a few, and there's some scratches and some redness on him. So we are going to. We have no choice but to put a 48-hour hold on him because he has bruising and stuff like that.
So what does that mean?
So what that means is he's going to be transported by medics to the hospital, and he's going to get evaluated for the injuries that he does have. He is making some statements about how he got those things. Okay, so that's something law enforcement has to investigate, and with that being said, we can't have you in contact with him until everything's done being investigated. Okay?
His counselor, is she going to be allowed to be involved in such? 'Cause
His
she's-
school counselor? Or
his medical counselor.
his medical counselor?
Yes, Judy
Okay.
Beck.
Judy Beck?
And she's my personal counselor as well.
Okay.
She's been working with us.
Okay, so my biggest question right now is, are you willing to go with us to the detectives to talk about what's going on? Just because it's a more formal sit-down place? Or are you...
Am I going to be appointed an attorney?
If you want an attorney, that's 100% your right, and you can have one.
I mean, and if I choose not to go down to the detectives with you guys, I'm just trying to get a
We
full
can talk
scope.
here if you want.
Yeah, and we can talk here, but if you want an attorney, you always can have an attorney present.
Yeah, I would like to talk here, and I would potentially like some kind of attorney.
Okay.
That's an option.
We're in America, right? We all have rights. So you have the right to remain silent. Obviously, if you want an attorney, we can facilitate that if that's something that you would like. If not, if you're open to answering questions here, I can sit down with you and we can have a chat.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, let me sit down.
Officers began to realize that the injuries described by the child were likely genuine, and that they may have been caused by Athena, the father. As this understanding set in, Athena showed little reaction to what his own child had just revealed.
What happened? This morning, he had woken up, and it was a pretty normal morning. And I went to go get him dressed, and I asked him to turn off the TV, and it was time to get ready to go. And he said no. I waited a few minutes. I asked him again. He said no, and this time I turned off the TV. And I could tell he was frustrated, so I walked away. I let him be upset, and then I came back. I was like, all right, let's get dressed. He told me no, and I said, okay, well, then I'm going to be the one that gets you dressed then, because I need you to go to school.
Yeah.
And he said no, and then he started fighting and all of this, so I sat down on the chair, and I was trying to take off his shirt, and he was flinging himself around, and he swung himself in the chair, and he hit himself on the cheek, and then he started crying and screaming, and then I didn't know what to do to get him to calm down, because I tried to hug him, he didn't want that. I tried to say, I'm sorry, he didn't want that, and then I tried to walk away, and that was pretty much it. We just won't go to school today, and I've been jobless, so I've been trying to put job applications out, so I was frustrated because I can't go and do that because I'm worried about taking care of him. And so we've just been hanging out all day. We played with Legos, we had a Nerf war. I took a break, I was just on the computer just doing some job stuff, and came in my room, and he'd asked me for a snack, and I said sure, give me just a second. And then he started calling me names and stuff. I was like, you're not going to have a snack if you're going to be mean to me. You know, you're just going to end up in timeout. And he just kept being rude, and I said, please stop. And he said no. So I was like, all right, fine, you're going to go to your room. And so I went to go pick him up, and then he dropped his body to the floor and was dragging his body against the floor when I still had his arm in my hand. So I let go. And then he got all upset, so I tried to pick him up by the body and then place him in his room, and that's when he kept pulling on me and kept pulling on me, and I was like, I even said him, I was like, let me walk away, you know.
The narrative shifted when Athena explained his version of events. His account appeared sincere, and his tone suggested honesty. However, during what seemed like a simple emotional outburst, he unintentionally revealed something crucial. He was no longer emotionally capable of caring for the child.
He turns himself and he slams his head, but he hit himself right on here.
Okay. That's pretty...
It's pretty hard, and so I didn't know what he was upset about at first. I was like, why are you so upset? And he's like, you hurt me. I was like, I didn't hurt you, you hit the pillow. And then he's like, no, you hit me right here.
Okay. Is that where these peas came from? Was that just like an ice pack or something?
That was an ice pack, yes.
Okay.
Because afterwards I saw it was red, so I asked him, I was like, do you want to put something on your face to make it feel better? And he said yes, and I was like, it should make it go away eventually.
When we first walked up to the door, there's some pretty choice words that were used. And I mean, I get it. I have kids. I get frustrated. I say that kind of stuff. It sounded pretty aggressive, though. Everything piling, the way it sounds.
I haven't been able to go to counseling. I mean, and I don't want to, because this sounds like bad, right? But my job had asked me to violate the law, and so I told him I quit, and now I don't have any way to take care of myself or him. I can't go to counseling anymore. I can't, I have nothing that I can do to take care of myself, and I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to help him when I can't even help myself.
Yeah.
And so I try really hard to just walk away from situations and stuff.
We're wondering if we could have Grandpa. He can stay with Grandpa.
Okay, my dad's phone number. Hi, kiddo. Bye, kiddo. I love you.
As the discussion continued, officers began to recognize that a lack of family stability may have played a significant role in the child's living conditions. What stood out, however, was the father's sudden emotional collapse when faced with the possibility of arrest. Moments earlier, there had been no visible restraint when it came to verbally and physically mistreating his own child. The contrast was striking. Emotion surfaced only when consequences became real.
You guys were arguing a little bit this morning about him not wanting to go to school. You said you were walking towards the garage. The chair tripped you up and you just later broke it?
I broke it in the same moment. I tripped on it, and because I was so frustrated, and then I tripped on it, I was mad because it was in the way and I didn't see it. So then I got mad and I kicked it and it broke, and then I just stomped on it afterwards to get it out and break it the rest of the way.
At this point, investigators understood that Athena's emotional struggles could no longer be dismissed. His instability had likely contributed to actions that put his child at risk, opening the door to serious legal consequences that were now unfolding.
Do you feel sorry at all? Is that why you,
like before you guys got
when he hit the couch? Was that on purpose, and then you felt sorry and grabbed the peas, put them on his face?
I did feel sorry, and I did go grab him, and I put him on his face. I was like, okay, let's try to get that swelling down, because I don't want you to be like having a hard time chewing or made fun of.
So in the past couple days, have there been times where you felt that you were so frustrated and that your spanking was overboard, or your punishment was overboard?
Today was the first time I've spanked him in weeks, and I mean, usually my punishments are, no TV or video games, and that's usually pretty soft because I feel bad. Like, I don't know what good punishments there are, so the worst that I do is I get frustrated and yell, and I always feel bad about that.
But you don't feel like you've gone overboard recently, or as of late?
I've definitely, like, on the verbal side where I've been upset, where I've just, gone through and had kind of my own tantrum because I have CPTSD, so, like, it's just sometimes it's uncontrollable, and I just get frustrated and I'll just walk back and forth down the halls and try to vent out, so I'll yell and he hears that, but it's never directly at him. I do yell, though, so it's not like... And he thinks it's at him. It's like, I'll say something like, why can't you just listen to me? Or, like, I wish you would just do what I'm telling you to do. You're making these, like things like that. Or like, God, I'm just so frustrated with you right now. I wish I could just take a break.
So, and then help me clarify something, because this is a picture that I had painted in my mind. I was about to kick down the door, right? I hear some words, and then I hear, you stupid. But in my head, I'm seeing you very frustrated, and then him potentially being injured or hurt.
He was upstairs in his room. And that's when I had walked straight to the door. I had been sitting here for a second, and I looked at the time, and I realized, I was like, dude, it's 12 o'clock in the day. Now it is, but, it's 11 in the morning. I haven't done anything with my day. And so I was frustrated about that, because I was reminded just how the whole day went. I was sitting right here the whole time. When you guys knocked on the door, I was 5 seconds away. I answered immediately. So I was down here. He was upstairs in his room.
Okay. Do you think he might explain something differently as far as, like, the incidents today?
I don't think so. It's hard to say what words he would use, but I'm pretty sure you would get almost the same general story.
Okay.
As the investigation continued, officers carefully examined the details provided by Athena's son. Their questioning wasn't meant to accuse, but to determine whether the child's account was consistent, or if there were signs of fabrication. Yet, as the conversation unfolded, his trembling voice and visible nervousness told a different story. Then, one carefully chosen question shifted the tone of the room.
So, Aragorn told me that you had thrown him up against the wall, and that's how he got a scratch on his chest.
I've never done that. Never done anything like that.
So is there...
I'll walk through the whole story as many times as I have to, but I've never touched him in that aspect.
Why would he feel the need to tell a police... Because usually police officers make kids feel safe, right?
Right. No, I've picked him up, like how I usually pick him up is underneath by the arms and stuff like that, and he was facing me, but I've never pushed him against thrown him against the wall or anything like that, like it's some kind of, like, movie investigation or anything like that.
So he said that in his room, that when I was up there earlier, he said that you gave him a nosebleed the other day, and that that there is blood on his bed is from you, is what he said.
He had a nosebleed in the middle of the night, and it was on his bed, and he woke me up, and I didn't know what was going on at first, because he said my nose hurts, and I was like, what's going on? He'd already gotten up and wiped it, but yeah, I had a dry nose, and it was in the middle of the night.
Do you feel like you don't want him in your life anymore?
No,
that it would help you through your transition, that it'll help you through your frustrations, get better without him, and then once you're better, you want him back?
No, I want to have the partnership that my ex-wife and I agreed on. I want to have, like, I want to be involved in every step of his life, but I can't do it on my own. I need somebody who's like a parental figure to be able to take on that role.
So you don't feel like a parental figure?
Well, I mean, I do feel like a parental figure, but I need somebody else, like a partnership in some way. Like, I don't have to have like a significant other, but like, I've talked to his mother, I've asked her, I've begged her to move back. I was like, please, like, I need your help to raise him. You know, he needs his mom. I've said that when we got divorced in court, that I said that he needs both of his parents in his life. Mm-hmm. And when she left, she gave me the option to either not have him at all in my life or take him full time. And it's like, what are you going to do in that situation? He's my son. Of course I want to see him every day. Yeah. So it's like I was pushed into either having him full time or not at all.
Yeah, but as of late, do you feel like you don't want him right now? Like you want to not push him off to somebody, but you need your own time, right?
I just want somebody who's able to take him half the time. I want to be able to be a supportive parent and involved in his life, but I don't know if I have the ability to do that every day. I have, like I said, there's all this stuff going on. I just, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't have other friends really who have kids. It's not like, if that was the case, it's like maybe, they could go hang out together for the day and, I can do the same for them or something, but I just don't really have that option. So it's just, I do need a break of some kind, but I don't want like a long extended break away from him. I love him. I love playing Nerf wars with him. I love playing Legos with him. Like, I love all of that.
Mm-hmm. Athena's emotional outburst caught the officer's attention. Gradually, it became clear that the lack of stability in Arago's life was influencing far more than anyone had expected, including the decisions made by the very person who was supposed to protect him.
Like, it's when I was working, it's like by the time I get off and go pick him up, it's like 5:15. I have to call him home and make dinner and all of that, and then by the time I'm done making dinner and we eat, and I get him in a bath and stuff like that, it's bedtime, and then I have to go to bed an hour later. I'm living to just keep living, and I'm trying to take care of him because he's everything to me, but I can't even really take care of myself right now, and I don't know what else to do.
Mm-hmm. In New Mexico, we're pretty proactive with keeping families together. Usually they want to see families stay together, but honesty goes a long way. In order for us to help you, there's a bunch of services that we can provide you. If you work with CYFD, they can get you through parenting plans. They can get you services, maybe put him in some clubs or some youth clubs to help him and aid him, right? But you're going through a lot, and it sucks. You got this ball of piled up inside of you, but I need honesty.
I'm being as honest as I can.
In the moments that followed, an officer carefully asked whether there had ever been a time where things had gone too far. When Athena spoke, his words blew the case wide open, showing that his earlier claims carried little, if any, credibility.
If it went overboard, and when? Because if he's saying that it went overboard, and he's telling us, and he's going to tell multiple people, he's telling his school that it went overboard.
The only time I've been overboard is trying to get him dressed. I'm trying to pull his clothes off of him, and it's shaking him, but that's it. That's the only time today where it was really overboard.
Did it frustrate you so much right here that you pushed him into this chair?
No, I lifted up off of his shirt and he slammed forward. So if I did, it wasn't intentional, but I don't think I was going like...
Is this the shirt right here? Or was...
No, but I was trying to put on his shirt, so I guess, yeah, you're right. No, I realize that now. Putting on his shirt, it probably pushed him down like that.
So now you were, rather than taking off his shirt, you're putting it on.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And it's okay. It's okay. We're willing to work with you. That's what we're here for.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous and I'm trying to work something with you. I really am.
Like what? Show me.
Probably pushing down on his shirt.
Did you do that intentionally?
No, I was just trying to get it on his arms fast, because usually what he does when I'm trying to get him dressed in moments where he has been frustrated with that is he'll start like pulling off his sleeve on his own if I can't get it over his head. So I tried to pull it over his head and just pulled it down as fast as I could.
Were you pissed off at that time?
Yeah, I was upset.
A detective is on his way here right now to come and talk to you, and he's going to kind of let you know what's going on a little bit more. So if you could for me, just grab your phone, maybe like a jacket, and we can go talk outside. real quick. So what's going to happen is we're going to do a search warrant on the house.
As officers informed her that an investigation would move inside the home, the weight of the situation became clear. Athena appeared shocked by how far things had gone.
Before I get searched, can I have an attorney?
It's a search warrant of your house. We have to apply for it through a judge.
Okay.
Yeah. You can call your attorney. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I need one appointed to me. But
Yeah.
I would appreciate that before a search. I want to.
So the search, we go through the judge. That'll be explained differently. That's granted to us, and we have to determine if it's granted. But in the meantime, what we do is we hold the house, right, for whatever amount of time, without anybody in it. We secure it, and we stay here, and nobody else can enter or remain. And if the judge grants us the search warrant, then we are lawfully allowed to search it.
Right.
If we're not granted, then we just give you back to residence. That's how that works.
Okay, so I can't talk to my attorney before.
You can
Before the search.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that's
they,
all I'm
they
asking.
can't stop it.
I'm
It's
not
up to a
asking
judge.
I'm not asking them to stop it. I just want to be able to speak with an attorney beforehand.
And if you need one appointed, you're gonna potentially have to call the public defender's office right now. And you can type in San Juan County Public Defender's Office. And see what they need to do in order to appoint you one right now. I'm not sure. I think there's an application process. Since you're unemployed, I think you will qualify for it. There's an application process for that.
Where do I go when it's being searched?
That's that.
So the thing is I'm just going to have you stand up, okay? Can you stand up for me? So right now, you're just being detained, right? You're under arrest right now, okay? For child for right now, okay? Because we believe that there's probable cause to believe that there is child going on. So I'm going to be transporting you up to the jail.
Athena seemed unable to grasp what was unfolding. Her shock made it clear that she hadn't fully understood the impact her actions had on her own child.
I've never been in this situation before, which is why I was asking the questions that I was.
Okay.
I don't feel like that should mean that I get detained.
Okay, so we have enough probable cause to believe that child abuse is occurring, and that has occurred over the past couple days, if not more than that. So we have probable cause to believe that a crime has been committed.
Just gave me the option to go outside.
Well, I was going to detain you in handcuffs anyway and arrest you.
That's
yes.
Got it. Okay, so that's what I was asking with that. So
Okay.
That's perfectly fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being lied to.
No, I'm not. I'm not
I was
lying to you.
given the
No.
option of the situation.
No.
So, when do I get my one phone call?
Yes, you'll get a lot at the jail.
In the end, Athena had to give custody of his child to his grandfather due to allegations of abuse and maltreatment. In the next case, what should have been dangerous on the streets instead moved inside the home, when these parents chose to point a firearm at their own children.
But has she done anything with the gun? You said that she put it up to her head in front of you. I said, does someone make you feel unsafe in the house? Huh?
On August 12, 2024, officers were dispatched to a residence after a social worker reported that a couple's children had not attended school for over a week. What officers encountered would reveal a troubling pattern of failure to provide proper care by the parents, Miranda and Dustin, who were responsible for 3 young children.
Hi. How you doing?
Scared. You scared?
Did I? I'm sorry. You live over here? Mommy, daddy home? How you doing, boss?
Pretty good.
Hi there. We got a call saying kids haven't been to school in a while.
We've been having issues getting them enrolled, and my husband just has to finish going up there. Are you going today?
What? I just came out here. I don't.
School. Sorry.
Yeah, I got the affidavit and everything like that. I gotta go get notarized and I gotta drop it off at the school.
Yeah, that's all we've been waiting on.
Oh, you guys got your IDs on you?
I don't have them on me.
Who's the other fella in there?
Our roommate.
Your roommate? How's it going?
It's going. Lost my job last week.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm in the process of trying to find another job too, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's been kind of hectic.
Yeah, it's a hard time right now.
Yeah.
How many?
How do I get money to help?
Don't worry about that, kiddo.
How many kids y'all got?
3.
3. How old are they?
She's 9, then 11, 14.
We talk to them?
I'm not able to search through different things.
If you would, yeah. Is that alright?
Calls.
I just want to talk to your 14-year-old.
To the 14-year-old?
Mm-hmm. Is that all right?
I mean, we just moved, so we're trying to get everything transferred over.
Okay.
And I went up to the school last week.
Okay.
And tried to get them to fix the parent portal.
Hey, how are you?
And they gave me her school ID instead of actually giving me the parent portal stuff.
Where'd you guys move from?
Other side of Gainesville.
Dustin, gotcha. And your name, man?
Miranda.
All right.
The investigation began after the couple's eldest daughter, a 14-year-old. When questioned, the girl appeared hesitant and visibly afraid, struggling to reveal the full extent of what she had witnessed.
Anything you want to tell me about what's going on at the house? You feel safe and everything? You're getting taken care of? You didn't tell anything to anybody about anything that's going on? I mean, you can tell me. I'm not going to tell them that you told me stuff.
It's fine.
Well, I understand it's fine, but I mean, if you're stuff going on at the house that we need to know, share it with me. Share about the safety of you guys.
055-256-422.
Mention something to someone regarding something your mother did.
She sprayed my dad. They were arguing.
Okay. Something else too that had to do with a gun. Yeah.
When the girl finally revealed the information, it became clear that the case might be far deeper than anyone had anticipated. As details began to surface, new suspicions emerged, suggesting the children were being subjected to far more severe discipline than initially believed.
Is there a gun in the house? There is one though? Okay.
I think she has a license. I think she has a license.
A knife too?
A license.
Oh, a license? That's fine. If she's not in trouble for having a gun, you can have a gun in Georgia. But has she done anything with the gun? You said that she put it up to her head in front of you. Did that happen? Not in front of you? Did she just tell you she did that, or what?
They're fighting and
Okay. The gentleman that lives there with you guys? Who's he?
the skinhead.
Yeah, the other guy that's inside.
It's the guy that owns this apartment.
Okay, so you guys live in there with him? How many bedrooms are there?
3.
3? Do you guys have your own bedroom, the kids? And then where are your parents?
They're in their own room.
Okay, and then that guy has his own. You feel safe in the house? It doesn't look like you feel safe.
At this moment, the parents' version of events framed the situation as nothing more than ordinary family struggles. They presented themselves as parents trying to do what was best for their children. But to the officers, something about the story didn't sit right, and the possibility that it was all a facade became impossible to ignore.
Yeah, my old roommate, I'm actually on the phone with the company.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
They said they were supposed to come out today, and I'm like, where you guys at?
Okay. It's hot out.
Yeah, but I mean, everything else has been pretty good.
I mean, as long as the kids are good, we don't got any issues. So.
Oh, they're great. Man.
Yeah, we just been having issues getting into the parent portal.
That's understandable.
There and
I even went up there.
yeah, and they kept saying, go to the parent portal. I'm like,
We've been going to parent portal. That, and they were like, oh, we'll use this code, and it should be able to reset you. Well, I used that code. We're coming to find out that was my daughter's ID for her school. And I'm like,
okay.
well, that ain't going to work.
Yeah.
So I called the other school, and they were like, oh, well, we can help you out. And then they helped me out Friday. They were like, or Thursday afternoon, they were like, go up and get an affidavit,
So then
which I just got Friday.
Why'd you guys send me a notification
So I gotta go get
stating
it
that
authorized
it cost me $0 to get it turned back on?
When he's done, we'll get out of your hair, and like I said, you guys are working on getting them in school. Kids have food.
Yeah.
I know it's hot, but you know.
I mean, we got fans on and stuff. So
Yeah, just keep doing your best to
You know that.
get that.
that's all we can do nowadays.
Exactly.
The first real confirmation emerged when the oldest daughter, feeling safe for the first time, began to tell the truth.
Do you guys have food to eat and stuff?
Yeah.
Who makes you feel unsafe? Who's Sean?
Chad.
Chad?
It's the skinhead.
Oh, that's the guy that stays there? What does he do?
He mostly cooks.
He makes you feel unsafe?
No.
That's what I asked.
Oh.
I said,
thought you
does
said-
someone make you feel unsafe in the house?
Usually.
Huh?
Mostly dad. And he's not cooking so grossly.
Mm-hmm. Does he put his hands on you? The kids? Your sisters? No?
He's put his hands on one day.
Okay. In front of you guys? Do you have your own phone?
I have a tablet.
Okay.
My phone.
How long have you guys lived here?
A month.
Huh? A month? Do you guys have running water?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have electricity?
Not right now. We're supposed to get it back today.
What do you use to power electronics?
I have a friend upstairs.
Do you guys take showers and stuff?
Yeah.
You're able to bathe and whatnot? Do you have clothing and stuff? Okay. The Chad guy, does he make you feel uncomfortable or are you okay?
He's fine.
Okay.
He's the one that mostly takes care of us.
Why don't you go to school?
We're supposed to go tomorrow, I believe.
When was the last time you were in school?
27 times Charles Valley.
School ended.
Okay. So you haven't been to school this year?
Yeah.
Okay. What grade are you?
9th.
Can I get your information, please? Have you spoke to anybody at the school?
At this point, officers entered the house and were met with chaos, a space that reflected mistreatment and a complete lack of basic structure.
They are in there right now. We're trying to get everything cleaned up. We've been moving and everything.
Okay.
We got this. We're limited in here right now because most of it's ruined.
Yeah.
But we've got
Okay.
all this up here. We've cooked quite a few chickens. We had a bunch of chicken. We had to put one of his friends came over and picked up some of the meat.
Okay. And you guys all three of them sleep in here?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys sleep in here?
Yes.
Okay. What do you guys got? Turtles?
Ball pythons.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that. Okay.
How long have you not had electricity?
Like 3 days.
Okay. What's going on there?
Run.
Do they know you got that going on?
I don't care if they do or not.
I get it, but it's a fire hazard.
That's
for everyone in here. Yeah, it is. You can't have no wiring and stuff going to that.
I told you, Chad, to tighten it up.
I'm just worried about the rest of the people in here. Like I said, I'm no firefighter or electrician, but
I used to be an electrician.
I gotcha.
I'm pretty good with.
Fair enough.
It's not a fire hazard, but I'm gonna make sure these kids have got AC or something. Like I'm not gonna.
Fair enough.
Whatever I gotta do, that's what I'm gonna do.
So you said they're starting school though tomorrow?
It should be tomorrow or Wednesday.
Okay.
Because they still gotta approve it and everything like that. So they should be in school this week.
All right. Have you spoken to the school?
Yes.
Today?
Not today, no.
Okay. All right.
No, my phone's currently dead.
Yeah, maybe try to reach out to the school today so that you can speak to someone before they close.
Top priority is getting that AC back on though.
Yes, we'll have everything back on.
All right. You guys take care.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
The situation escalated once officers contacted building management. What they learned suggested this case had been building for some time.
Hello.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good.
I'm not the property manager. She's out there in her car.
Okay.
If you need to speak to her, you can just knock on her door. Before y'all say nothing, I hope y'all are in that second bedroom over there on the right. And I hope y'all bust every freaking one of them. There ain't nothing but a bunch of
That's what I'm asking. What's going on over there?
It's just people running in and out.
Are you able to get her over here? The property manager?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could get her to come over here so I can talk to her, please.
When the property owner was contacted, officers began to grasp the true scale of the situation and the inconsistencies in the parents' account. At that point, the possibility of additional violations emerged, further deepening the trouble for Miranda and Dustin.
Have you dealt with anything at that address?
At that address? The man below is one that deals with them the most. He smells some smoking.
But no, property issues there?
Inside?
Inside, outside, around it?
The guy in the black Mustang with the red accents on it, I know he's just moved in there about, 3 months ago maybe.
Yeah.
And he comes in out and him and his girlfriend fight like the wind.
Oh, yeah.
And,
we've been out
so, and then
2105, are you familiar with anything going on there?
No, just that they're on eviction. They haven't paid for the last 2 months. There's a lot of people that are going in and out the home.
Yeah.
There's 2 little kids living there now.
I think there's more than that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. How many folks are supposed to be up in there?
There's only 6 that's allowed in there.
How many bedrooms is it?
3. It's 2 extra bedrooms.
Okay. Are you guys aware if there's electricity in there or not?
So it did get shut off. The little girl told me that it got shut off, but once it gets shut off, it gets put back in our name because it automatically does it in our system. So I don't know if they're on ours or
No, they don't have. There's no
Okay.
electricity in there. They're pulling from your guys' outlet outside, or your light.
I didn't know what they're putting.
Are you guys wanting to do anything about that? I'm assuming that comes from the property's power, right? The porch light?
Yeah, the outlet out on the porch may be alive with the light. So.
Yeah, the porch light is your guys', I believe.
Oh yeah, the porch light's always on in the school, and that's why.
It's your guys' power, it's not. So I just need to know if you guys are wanting to press charges for the theft of
I would have to ask.
that or not.
I've never had that happen, so I would have to ask.
Okay, are you able to find that out while I'm here with you? Okay.
One second.
Yeah, sure. Do they have water? Do you know that?
Yeah, that's automatic.
Yeah,
That's through the property? Okay.
There's not
So that wouldn't get
visually
shut
here.
down,
No.
gotcha.
I know the girls, the two little young girls, their mother comes and goes, and then the grandmother comes in her car and sleeps out there in her car.
Okay.
And but I don't think the grandmother's into anything.
Yeah.
You know, she's older.
She just sleeps outside in the parking lot?
She lives out of the car. They won't even let her come upstairs, supposedly.
All right.
I do know that the person below them, they smelled of something weird. So.
Okay. And you said there
I don't know if it's still
what?
going on in the home. It's been a while. So.
I know y'all been up here a few times.
When are they supposed to be evicted?
So their eviction actually just started last month, and so now we're just waiting to go to court and everything this month.
Okay. Well, if you could work on finding out about that power situation and what you guys want to do about that.
Yeah, it's an unsafe condition. I need to take care of it.
Yeah. Is there a plug out there?
There is a plug down below. I don't know if it's hot or not, but they're taking it from the light, right?
Correct. They have.
They got. You can
They have
screw one of those things in and plug a.
Well, they have it wired down with two hot wires that they look like they took apart the whole lightings, the whole fixture, and then put their own wires onto the hot wires in there.
I got it.
And then they wired their own socket for some reason outside of it. And then they have a whole bunch of stuff plugged into it, extension cords going into the apartments.
That's not cool.
As evidence continued to mount, officers reached a point where it became clear the children could no longer remain in that environment. More serious measures had to be taken.
We got a call from a social worker at a school saying the children haven't been to school in over a week, to come check on them. Arrived on scene, they have no power, no AC. It's been 2 or 3 days. Rotting food, house is a mess. Oldest daughter, Isabella, said that dad is physically the mom. And the last incident, mom held a gun to her head and threatened to kill herself. Children look like they haven't bathed in weeks. With the power being off, all the food in the fridge and freezer went bad.
And in reference to the inadequate shelter, the educational neglect, and also the domestic violence, would you happen to know if these concerns could be occurring right now at this present moment?
No, they're not. I'm still outside the apartment building.
I'm going to stab this information with my supervisor, and then the county will be notified of the decision made. You will receive a copy of the mandated reporter letter within 24 hours.
He said yes. We'll press charges. I do need to take a picture of it for an incident report. Okay. But he says it can cause all kinds of fires and stuff like that. So.
Do you have your ID handy? And who was that you spoke to?
Mike, he is our maintenance regional.
Hey, well, you want to just hang out right here? We got to talk with everyone. Okay. Yeah, just want to hang out right here. Can I get you and Miranda downstairs real quick? My sergeant wants to talk with you guys.
Because of the theft of the services, which is that electricity, you guys are going to get placed under arrest. So go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
What?
Oh, that's all me. That's all me.
You're the adults and all those.
That's all me, though.
How is this even possible?
Yeah, I don't know.
How is this even possible? Like, I thought you said nothing was wrong, bro.
Marina and Dustin appeared stunned. Their reactions suggested they had no idea how extensive the record of mistreatment and violations had become, or how those failures were now shaping their fate.
Okay, stop crying, because we can't understand you. The only way we can understand you. We'll be willing to talk to you, but you can't mumble,
So,
because I can't.
explain to me what's going on here.
Where did these go?
They'll explain it to you.
From the house. From the house. Face that way.
What's your name?
My name's Abby.
Abigail? Okay. Where's Isabella at?
In her room.
Can we... stay right here. I'm gonna go get Isabel. Okay?
Those are the only people I have.
Stay right here. I'm gonna go get Isabella. Your sisters are upset. You wanna be with them?
At this point, we're not going anywhere. We're just going to sit here and we're just going to talk to some people and then go from there, okay? So I understand that this is sad and stressful and nobody likes seeing what you guys saw, and I'm sorry you had to see that, okay? But you'll be able to talk to your parents and everything before they leave and everything, and we'll figure everything out, okay? So
it's either my aunt's or grandma's, but 770.
Mom and Dad's gonna be going to jail. Are you able to come be with the kids? Let me speak with the DFAX worker, see what she's thinking. I spoke with Aunt. Okay. She doesn't have a license. Grandma's at work. Okay.
Well, we'll just tell whatever that you know to her. Because she's basically going to handle the kids' stuff.
Can you lean forward a little bit for me? Thank you.
Even though we've got proof of everything, I'm still listening.
So at this point, it's called theft of their services.
He did.
I understand, but you had knowledge of it is the issue, and you live in the same residence, so by that, it makes you like an accomplice. Does that make sense?
Was that a misdemeanor or something?
It depends. We'll tell you at the amount that they give us. We'll determine that how much, like the amount that was taken. So it probably is a misdemeanor, to be honest with you. But I'm not sure at this point because Officer Bowman's the one that's handling that. That's whose car you're in right now. That's the other officer that you've been speaking with. Okay. So he'll come over here and he'll talk to you. So at this point, they're speaking with the DFAX caseworkers, okay?
Okay, stand up straight for me so I can get this.
It's hard. I got a back injury from my old job. It's really bothering me. I'm gonna need my back bracelet.
What did she ask?
Why is she being charged?
Oh, for the reasoning you're being charged as well is because you're living in that house and you're aware of what's taking place, so you're a party to that crime.
I just need to know if they're okay.
Who?
And if the kids are going to be okay.
Yes.
Are they going to jail?
The kids?
No, obviously not the kids, bro. I'm just making sure that the parents aren't going to go to jail so they can stay out here with their kids.
The parents do end up going to jail. There is a Department of Family Services individual here that is speaking to them, and we're trying to get in touch with family members of your roommates so that someone will be able to take the custody of the children.
As officers compared notes, they began discussing where the weapon Marina may have used on the day her daughter finally spoke up. With each new detail uncovered, a darker side of the parents' actions slowly came into focus.
They admitted that there's guns in the house. That's on my camera about the guns.
We're taking those, right?
No, we haven't done anything inside of there other than he went in there originally because they allowed him to, just to look around real quick. And then I went in a moment ago to try to find her inhaler at her request.
According to Chad, they're safe in a safe.
Yes, so. But that's his guns. The gun that they're referring to is these people's gun. So Chad is just the leaseholder and has no relation to anybody else.
Was she served him with the eviction? Or?
She served him already, yeah, while he was in the back of my car. Okay. I now have his his eviction paper with his property.
Okay.
The neighbor right there is cooking them pizza.
Oh.
Like, okay.
The gentleman that lives there said that he wanted to speak to you if you were interested in hearing what he had to say.
Yeah, okay.
And then
mom and dad are still here, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to talk with them before.
If you would talk to her first, because this female deputy has to leave soon, and she's going to transport her. But right now, the Sergeant Webb is talking to her.
Did they tell you that there's another guy that lives here?
No.
Chad. No, Gary.
No, this is news to us.
Yeah. So the kid said that there's a guy named Gary that was living here with them for the past 3 weeks. They don't know where he went right now.
No idea.
You know what? When we hear Friday, I noticed the guy sleep on the floor.
Interesting.
And they did say that he slept.
Do they have their own room?
The kids have their own. Yeah. They share a room. So it's 3 bedrooms in there, right?
Yep.
So Chad has his own, the parents have their own, and then all 3 kids share. And then Gary was just living on a white mattress.
Yeah, now that you mention that, yeah.
So there's another guy here, so I don't know if he's planning on coming back here. But they don't know him. They said it's a friend of Chad's.
Fair enough.
As officers prepared to remove the children from the home, the weight of what had happened finally set in. These weren't just allegations anymore. These were consequences.
So the female deputy she's with. All right, here's your daughters to talk to you real quick, okay?
Hey, baby. I'm so sorry. No. I don't want to go either. I wish I could stay. They won't let me stay.
Would you like a heart bear? Or whatever this cool thing is?
Yeah.
Would you like one too?
There is, she says she has 3 snakes in there.
Oh.
I have snakes that need to be taken care of.
Oh. There's lots of options.
You're gonna have to take Oracle with you. We have to crate.
We'll talk to them about it once we walk back over by them, okay? About the snake, okay?
I wish we have a crate.
Yeah, we'll talk to them about it and we'll make sure we get everything situated, okay?
No.
Alright?
Are you hurting? Yeah.
Are we...
Is it okay if we can like put the handcuffs in front?
They can't go in front, unfortunately. If we get, she can leave now and then she can get out of those really fast. So if you want to say goodbye and then we'll walk back over there and you'll be able to talk to her soon. She'll be able to use a phone and call you, okay? Alright.
Bring them over here.
Let's back up so they can drive off, okay?
I love you.
Alright.
I love all you.
Alright.
We're gonna come right back.
Let's walk over by Sergeant Webb over here. Do you not have shoes?
No.
Oh no. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't have shoes on, Webb.
Still walk in the sun.
Oh, we just gave out. We just gave out stuffy.
Want another stuffy?
Oh my goodness. Look at you guys.
Alright, you pick one.
Oh my goodness.
How do you have that?
There's a frog one?
Which one?
That one?
What, this one maybe?
The frog. The frog. Good choice. Good choice.
Go to jail or are they coming right back to us or something?
So right now they're going to the jail. And then they're going to spend a little time there and then once they get out of there, I don't know how long. But they'll be able to call you on the phone.
How long?
Yeah, judge is the one that gets to decide that stuff. So they'll be able to call you and make phone calls to you, okay?
Dad has Adrian's phone number.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that they get that. Do you still have that with you?
So the dog doesn't eat it.
Oh yeah, watch your pizza.
I'm not going to finish it or no, because it hurts her tooth because she needs to go to the doctor and I do too.
Okay.
Why do you want to go to the doctor? It's called a dentist, not a doctor. I need my teeth cleaned.
They tell you that they can't eat the pizza because it hurts their teeth because they need to go to the dentist.
Okay.
Because that's literally what they just said. She said, I want to eat this pizza, but I can't because my teeth hurt because we need to go to the dentist.
About keeping Dad's phone?
No, what'd she say?
He's going to keep Dad's phone safe.
In the end, Marina was charged with first-degree cruelty and theft of services. The children's father and their roommate, Chad, were also charged for violations related to the improper use of a private property. Moving on to the case where officers confronted a couple more focused on getting their next hit than caring for their little one, who was left freezing in the cold New Mexico winter.
Did you go to the hospital when you had him?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't?
No.
So I have to go inside and look at all that stuff. So can we do that?
I'll talk to my husband.
So there's no ifs, ands, or buts. They were seeing you possibly, well, you were pregnant, you possibly had your baby here alone without going to the hospital. We have to check to make sure the child's safe, healthy, he's got food, running, all that water, okay?
On January 11th, 2024, officers in Penasco, New Mexico, received an anonymous call about what appeared to be a routine welfare check at an isolated home, but they had no idea that what lay behind that door was putting a newborn's life at risk.
You, Darlene? Have you had your baby already?
Yeah.
How's your baby doing?
He's good.
Is he here with you now, or where's your baby at?
He's here.
Can we make sure he's okay? That's just our only concern right now, okay? You're okay, though? You don't need any help? You don't need any services?
No,
nothing like that? Okay. Yeah, we just got a call saying you might have had a baby and people haven't heard from you in a while, so we're just checking on you, okay?
Oh, he's okay.
Can you bring your baby out here? Or can we come in?
The suspects, Darlene Gonzalez and Ronald Martinez, came under scrutiny after an anonymous report raised concerns about their newborn's whereabouts and living conditions. Darlene seemed caught off guard by the officer's arrival, quickly shielding the interior of the home from view. As questions turned to the baby's condition, her responses became tense and evasive. Then, a single question shifted everything.
I know it's cold, but can we see him real quick? Yeah. It's just part of our job, okay?
Oh, yeah, he's fine and everything.
You guys have food? You guys have running water here?
Yes.
Okay. Just shine the light on him, okay?
Yeah.
Did you go to the hospital when you had him?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't?
No.
Alright, so Can we have you go to the hospital just to make sure everything's okay? You want to ride with us? You want us to call you an ambulance to go?
We could go in an ambulance.
You can go in an ambulance? Okay, so we're going to call an ambulance.
Can I have a friend take me?
Huh?
Can I have a friend take me?
Yeah, but we just got to make sure you go, okay?
No, I'll go.
Okay, cool. So we just want to make sure everything's okay, okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
So can you call a friend to come get you and take you now?
Yes.
Okay.
Officers soon learned the baby was a newborn who had never been seen by medical professionals, suggesting the birth may have taken place inside the home. When an officer examined the child, the baby's bluish skin tone told them everything they needed to know. This was not a healthy situation.
What was your name, sir?
Ronald.
Ronald? Okay.
Okay, what's the number, Ronald? Could I ask who called?
I don't know. It was an anonymous caller, okay? So that's why we had to come.
Stop.
We'll try again.
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
We need a ride to the hospital, I guess.
Okay. You know what? We don't have a car seat.
Oh, neither do we. Oh.
So if we call an ambulance, it's no charge to you guys, okay?
Alright, well, I guess.
What's up?
I don't know. What? He doesn't have a car seat either, though. The state police came over here. They wanted us to go to the hospital.
Let me see.
As the conversation continued, a response from Ronald's mother quietly raised new questions for the officers, especially about why medical help had been avoided altogether. Ronald and Darlene remained hesitant, almost resistant to any assistance offered, and with each guarded answer from Darlene, the officers' unease only deepened.
Yeah.
Okay, but good luck, okay?
Alright. Okay.
Let me know what happens, okay?
Okay. Goodbye.
So give us a sec, we're going to call an ambulance, okay?
Alright.
Huh?
Just because it's late and that.
No, I get it, I understand, okay? But just because he wasn't born at the hospital, we need to make sure that he's okay. He's at the, he's got proper weight, all proper nutrition, all that stuff, okay? It's my job, okay? It's nothing against you. With that being said, I will have to go inside and make sure that you guys do have food, running water, and heat, okay? So I have to go inside and look at all that stuff. So can we do that?
Let me talk to my husband.
So there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Either we go in or you guys are being arrested, okay?
Okay.
For interference with the child welfare investigation. Okay?
Alright, can you just give me a second?
So I can't let you close the door by yourself in there. No. But I can stand by the door, okay? I won't go in unless you guys say, but either way, we're going to have to leave the house, okay?
At this point, after confirming how fragile the baby's condition truly was, the officers realized that medical assistance alone would not be enough. The situation had crossed a line, and Darlene was informed that further measures would need to be taken. The gravity of what they were facing was now undeniable, and the case was no longer just about providing help. It was about ensuring protection and accountability.
You can have him come to the door.
They want to come inside the house.
So have him come out here so we can explain it to him, okay? Hey, Ronald, talk to us real quick, okay? So here's the thing, okay? Because we did get a call saying we have to come check on your child, we do have to make sure you have food, running water, and electricity. And heat, okay? I can see the chimney. I just got to make sure you have running water and food, okay? Can we come in and check on that?
My house is a mess right now, but
it's fine. That doesn't concern
that's
me,
what
okay?
you guys say like, every time, when something else goes wrong,
As long as there's no weapons laying around, everyone's lifestyle is different, okay? We can work with you, okay?
By protocol, and given the mounting evidence, the officers needed to assess the conditions inside the house. The request itself was simple, yet Darlene's reaction was anything but. Her hesitation, subtle but unmistakable, hinted at an awareness of what lay within those walls, suggesting that the interior concealed far more than mere material mistreatment.
Can you guys show me the area where you keep your baby?
Huh?
Does he have a place where he sleeps? Couch right here? Right here? Okay. And do you guys sleep with him, or how do you take care of him?
I sleep with him.
Okay, do you have running water?
Yes.
Hot water, too.
I just gotta feel real quick to make sure it's hot water, okay? time. I can let everything else go a while. That works for me, okay? You can shut it off. You guys have food?
Yes.
I can see. Okay, sounds good. So I have a couple questions, okay? Have you guys been trying to clean up the place a little bit more since you've had your baby?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you guys been working on that? How long have you guys been working on that?
1 day.
Yeah.
Huh?
1 day.
Just 1 day?
Yeah. Today.
Okay, sounds good. Can I have you guys walk over here for me? Can I have you guys go both walk to the door for me real quick? And we'll talk by the door, okay? So I'm just going to explain what happened and why we're here right now, okay?
Inside the house, officers confirmed the complete absence of even the most basic conditions required for a newborn. Amid the widespread disorder, they also came across illicit substances. Ronald refused to say who they belonged to, but investigators noted clear indications that they had been used primarily by Darlene during her pregnancy.
So we got a call saying that you're pregnant. I don't know who called, anonymous caller. I have no idea, okay guys? They were saying you possibly, you were pregnant, you possibly had your baby here at home without going to the hospital. I don't think that's a crime. I'd have to double check, okay? As far as I'm concerned, it's not a crime, okay? You're wanting to get your son checked out at the hospital. You're okay with all that, so that's why we're, so with that being said, because you did have a child, we have to check to make sure the child's safe, healthy, he's got food, running, all that water, okay? I can see around the house, okay? Do you guys need help with that? Do you guys need services? We can get you guys clean. Were you using while you were pregnant?
No.
No, okay. Sounds good. So that's just what's going on right now, okay? Sound good?
Yeah, we were going to go to the hospital tomorrow.
Espanola? Okay, how long was she in Espanola?
She was going to go for an appointment in the morning, and she's going to take us afterwards.
Okay. And then, how old is your baby? When did you have him?
7:20.
At 7:20 a.m. or p.m.?
10.
Okay. So here's the deal, okay? I did see a little container on the couch. Whose is it?
Mine.
Yours? Okay. So we'll deal with that here in a little bit, okay? Right now we're worried about your son, okay? We're going to let you go to the hospital with him and all that good stuff, okay? So because we see it, we can't let you guys stay in here by yourselves, but we're not going to, nobody's under arrest as of this very moment, okay? So we're just going to wait here with you guys till the ambulance gets here, okay?
So what's gonna happen then?
Huh?
What's gonna happen?
We'll probably type up a CCPC, you'll go to court for it. I don't exactly know all the details at the time, but something along those lines. My main concern is to make sure your son is safe, he's healthy, all that, okay?
Yeah, he is.
Okay? Do you use? Because if you guys use, I would really like to get you guys help. That way we can get you guys clean, and then that way you can be with your son, not have to worry about us or CYP or anything, okay?
So is anybody going to be arrested?
Huh?
Is anybody going to be arrested?
As of right now, no. Okay? Because like I said, we're worried about your son right now, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Does this sound good with you, Ronald? Okay.
Darlene's question about whether someone would be arrested reveals a chilling contrast. While her baby showed signs of a medical crisis, her primary fear centered on legal consequences.
Do you guys have everything you need? Do you guys have everything you need?
I'll get my stuff, my diapers.
Okay. Where are your diapers at?
Right here.
Do you guys have any weapons in this house?
No.
No guns, no knives, or nothing?
Mine.
I see the knife.
I'm
right there too.
Hi, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come here. Okay.
How many animals do you guys have?
I have
3 cats and a dog.
Hey, and 1 dog.
Is it just the one
We
dog?
have to put the dog outside before we go.
Okay. We'll get that figured out here in a sec, okay?
As Ronald Martinez was placed into the patrol car with the newborn, the child's mother arrived, insisting the baby was fine, a claim that didn't align with what officers had already seen. When officers entered the house for the second time, they explained what would happen next. Darlene reacted quickly, shifting the focus, insisting that Ronald was not the baby's biological father. Instead of asking about her child's condition, she redirected the conversation entirely, growing concerned about her cats.
Try and hurry, because he's getting cold. It's freezing out here tonight. Is it just you guys that live here?
Yeah. So what did you say?
I haven't talked to him yet, so I was on the phone with the ambulance the whole time, okay? Those other officers showed up, and then, so we're just, I haven't had a chance to call him. Huh?
So what's going on now?
So right now, I would like for you to get checked out at the hospital too. I know you say you're fine, but just in case, okay? I wouldn't want.
You guys are more concerned about the baby. I'm fine.
Yeah, but and then that way you're not separated from your child on the way over there either. You know what I mean? So that's what I would like. So my concern was the bills. Okay, that was my concern. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet, but as far as I know, your husband claimed ownership of it. So that's why I needed to.
Is he gonna be arrested?
So that's what I wanted to talk about. I know you guys just had your baby. I wanted to talk to my sergeant about that. Like I said, I haven't gotten a chance to call him yet, but that was my concern, okay? So that's what we were talking about. I would prefer probably not to, but I mean, the sergeant's a sergeant, okay? You know what I mean? I take orders from a sergeant, okay?
This is not even his baby in that.
It's not his?
No.
Okay. Well, that was my concern, okay? So just so you're updated, okay? Would you like to step aside to smoke? Or would you like to go to the ambulance? I would like them just to, blood pressure, all that on you too, okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, it's sad.
I know, but just...
I'm gonna get the cat.
I think they ran that way, towards the back again.
As officers continued questioning Ronald, he eventually admitted ownership of the illicit container. At that point, there was no way to alter his fate. Meanwhile, Darlene sat inside a vehicle, smoking. Not once did her questions focus on her child's condition.
Only you or just you and Darlene?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, he's okay with my brother-in-law.
Alright to close the door?
No. I was like, right now, hey, Calabasa, what you want to do? I was like, right now I'm going to say no. On there. Just asking if she's good to close the door.
No, I'm not.
I was like, yeah.
Just leave it open.
So I don't know what's gonna happen with my dog then.
Your dog?
Yeah.
Right now, we're told that he'll be okay inside for at least a day. Yeah,
yeah,
but
he's in the bathroom.
Mhm.
And you guys need to investigate. My dad, he doesn't have a phone and that.
You don't have a phone?
No.
Okay.
So what, are we good to go to the hospital already, me and the baby then?
We're just waiting for that clarification, right?
Yeah, so right now we're just holding here for right now.
You're more than welcome to wait inside the ambulance with your baby.
Yeah, well, I wanted to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
When I figured I'd just come in and sit in the car, close the door,
Mm-hmm.
Just 'cause it's cold.
That seat straight ahead. Buckle up for us.
At this moment, paramedics confirmed the officer's worst suspicions. The baby was severely dehydrated, underweight, and showed a bluish skin tone. The findings made one thing clear. He had been born exposed to opioids, without any medical equipment or basic assistance.
Before we get to it, man, I gotta advise you of your rights, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and to have the lawyer present while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand your rights? Okay.
Since I got here too.
And you need the restroom? Okay. And you need the restroom?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And I need something to change into or something. I feel like gross.
Okay, let me go let them know what's going on, and then we'll get this taken care of, okay? I'll be right back, darling. Just a moment. You come. Okay, so just watch your step here, okay? It's a little slippery.
In the end, Darlene Gonzalez was charged by allegations of physical harm, a first-degree felony, and sentenced to 18 years in prison. Ronald Martinez faced charges related to illegal possession and receiving stolen property, carrying a possible sentence of up to 4.5 years. Custody of the baby was transferred to CYFD, where the child was placed under the care of the most suitable relatives. Moving on to the case that serves as a prime example of what happens when a pair of parents lose all sense of control, and the consequences prove fatal for their own daughter.
Sorry, I'm really stiff this morning. I can't sit upright.
Are you guys on anything?
No.
Who's not responsive?
Not responsive.
Little girl in the middle.
Zaki, she didn't.
On March 10th, 2024, a nightmare began to unfold at a remote property on Quail Run. Thaddeus Hawkins, a friend staying on the land, was jolted awake by screams for help. What he discovered when he forced his way into the main trailer would send him into a panic, leading to a frantic 911 call that painted a picture of utter chaos and helplessness.
Grant County 911, what is the address of your emergency?
97 Quail Run.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I have no idea. I'm staying with some friends right now, and they are completely. You have a little girl who's not responsive at all. To the adult, the parents are somewhat responsive, but not. They're in and out of her. And then they have a 7-year-old boy who is mostly responsive. I was able to get him on a tear, but I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
And are you staying in the same house?
No. I'm just on the property.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Thaddeus Hawkins. I woke up and I heard someone yelling, "Ow, help!" And so I went in here. I was trying to help him.
Okay. And what room is he in?
It's kind of like a one living area type of thing right now, but he's in the same area as them. They're all in the same tiny home area.
Okay, give me a second while I get them started on their way, okay?
After receiving the disturbing call, officers rushed to the scene, only to be met with one of the most horrifying sights of their careers.
What's going on?
Some of the people in the home right here that aren't responding.
They're not responding?
The one that's on.
Who's here? Sheriff's office.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not my shirt. Sorry, I'm really stiff this morning. I can't sit upright.
Are you guys on anything?
No.
No?
No, I'm just stiff.
What's wrong with them?
He's tired.
Is he awake?
He's up.
But we came up from here over to there. He is awake.
Who's not responsive?
Not responsive.
Little girl in the middle.
She's responsive.
Let me see.
Yeah.
You guys need to move.
Yes.
Move. You guys need to get up now.
Yeah.
Get up.
We're getting up.
Get up.
We're getting up. I'm getting up.
Let's go. Hurry up. Get up.
I'm going.
You guys need to get out.
Yes, sir.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Stand up. Get up. Hurry up.
I see.
You need to get up.
Got it.
Good at 10-7.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, Ken?
Move. Get up. Yes.
Get out now! Get out! Get out! I don't care. Stand up.
I'm going.
How long, Hondo? Check his vitals. Did y'all smoke?
Huh? No.
What is it?
No, it's not. No, we just fell asleep really hard.
Hey, 755 for me.
What's going on? Was it?
So unit calling, you're very 10-1.
Get out. Hey. Stand up. Hold on. I heard. Give me your hands.
Where is this going?
Stand up! Okay. I'm not gonna tell you again. Stand up! I'm standing up. I'm trying to.
Give me the other arm.
Yeah.
When deputies finally arrived at the remote trailer, they were confronted with a scene that was both disturbing and bewildering. The parents, Music and Matthew, were conscious but completely incoherent, mumbling weak denials as they swayed in a pitiful stupor. But any trace of patience vanished when one officer noticed the unresponsive little girl lying nearby. She was stretched out between her parents, not breathing. This was no longer just a case of narcotics-addicted parents. It was a matter of an innocent child's life.
Stand me some keys. So nothing. What about?
Right, just be honest with me because I need to be able to treat the kids.
When you get up, okay?
Good.
Stand up. Sit down. Sit up. Come here. Alright, thank you.
What did you take?
I don't remember taking anything.
How long have you been out?
When was the last time that you were okay?
Last time I was okay, we were laying in the bed there. Had to split all the oats.
Okay, what the hell did you take, bro? What did you take?
I didn't take anything.
What do you guys have then?
I don't have anything.
You want me? You want to take him to the unit?
We'll get that one C2 with EMS check for vital.
We'll take him. Let's take one at a time. I don't know if he can walk.
He needs to get seen first.
Okay, so we don't know exactly what they took. They're both confused. They don't want to say anything. We have one 10-7, 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Another one, bad condition. He was unconscious, I believe, when they got here. And she was also in bad condition when they got here. But our detectives are on their way right now, so we're just securing everything. She good? Let's go. Stand up. What's your name?
Music.
Huh?
Music.
Alright, stand up, Music, and place your hands behind your back, okay?
I don't know if I really stand it very well. I don't
for
know.
it.
I don't know what it is. I'm trying. Okay.
Here. Give me your hand.
Sorry.
Come on.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
While Music and Matthew were finally handcuffed, their daughter, Zachary, received desperate CPR, but it was already too late, and she was pronounced deceased at the scene, passing away on the night of her birthday. Their son was pulled from the filth, alive but bearing the invisible scars on his body. The scene was a disturbing puzzle. Music's absurd claim of being sober crumbled against her, and Matthew's pathetic, incapacitated states.
You awake? Yeah. Are you good? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I'm not sure. Give me a second. Yeah. He's not feeling too good. I don't know if you guys want to check him out again.
Who?
He's leaning to the side and he says he's not feeling too good.
The dad? Hello?
Hello?
What's going on?
Nothing.
You said you don't feel good?
Yeah. Lightheaded.
Lightheaded?
No.
Okay. Okay, can you tell me what your name is? Do you mind if we just check your vitals one more time? Okay.
I took a needle off of her right there. It's all burnt up. Still ash marks on her sweater. The door was already open. I seen the parents laying down, and I seen the son. He didn't look responsive. I didn't see him until I asked him. I said, "What's going on?" I looked left. He's just sitting on the chair, all lethargic. I was like, "What's wrong with him?" And I saw him moving and breathing, so I was like, "Okay." So I went to go check on him. I was all, "Who's not responsive?" And then she goes, the mom goes, "I don't think she is." And I looked and they're on top of her. I didn't even see him. Like half of his left body was on her left side, half of her right body was on her other side. So she moved and I looked at the kid and I looked at her and it was just, he was already gone.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Why am I being arrested?
You're not being arrested, you're being detained. Turn around.
Why?
Because you're up here and there's a kid, that's why.
Kid?
Yeah.
I wasn't even in the house.
I don't care.
Called. I didn't know she was. I really didn't. That's why I called. I didn't know one.
Look, wait until they read you your rights, then you can start talking.
Thank you.
While Thaddeus was taken for a formal interrogation, the focus shifted back to the woman at the center of the horror. Still reeling, Music was questioned about the night's events. What followed was not clarity, but a shocking torrent of rambling excuses and bizarre claims that would only deepen the mystery of her own child's death.
Diabetes, seizures, strokes.
I have had seizures before because I got a minor nasocranial fracture on a bicycle, but it was like 10 years ago.
What's your name?
Music.
Can you spell that?
MUSIC. My parents are long-haired freaky people. They really named me Music. I have an ID.
You have heart problem?
Not that I know of, but I have been having a lot of episodes where my both arms will be super numb when I wake up in the morning. But nothing like last night. Last night I couldn't sit up because it was excruciating. And my kids were all floppy, like, we all were all floppy. I can't explain it. I don't have any, I don't know how my kids would have gotten it. We were at their birthday party all day. Like, we did not have on us at the birthday party.
Music's story crumbled with a clumsy, revealing lie about the birthday party, exposing her panic. At the hospital, her pathetic performance continued as she desperately tried to shift the blame to anything but her.
She couldn't sit up. I have no idea. Like, I've done a lot of, and nothing has ever been like that. And I don't know what it was, but I do want a toxicology to know if something is going on. Everybody that was at the party, I trusted.
What? Are you going to be their nurse? Okay. But just real quick, I don't know if you're aware of her situation, what's going on. Something yet, so let's just ignore it. So she doesn't know anything at all. She doesn't know that her kids yet. Let's just, if she does say anything, just ignore it.
My kids have been seeing it years. All we had to eat that is like was some chocolate cakes that we got for my daughter for her birthday. I do smoke weed. And the last time I did again, he's at approximately 12:30.
Okay.
Before we head out to the park for her birthday party. It was probably kind of sass.
I can't let you leave this. I can't let you leave this room. How is he doing? He's good. He is? Said he hasn't eaten since Friday. So.
At this point of the investigation, Music's lies fell apart after her son's accounts. He hadn't eaten in over 48 hours, even during his sister's birthday. This shocking mistreatment shattered Music's facade. Back at the hospital, her performance continued.
Kind of got a little bit of a mess right now. So we're working through it a little bit at a time. The reason I'm here, I wonder if I could take some pictures of you.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you so much.
Are you the detective?
I am.
Are you the one that will also be getting a toxicology report? Because I need one. I know I've done a lot of in my life and I've never felt anything like I did last night. It was completely bizarre. And all that we had was the chocolate cake that we bought at Albertsons just before bed. We ate one more slice of chocolate cake.
And what was it that you felt last night?
Last night, I just felt like I couldn't hold myself up. Like, I kept falling into the wall. My kids kept falling into the wall.
You're weak, you were dizzy.
Well, how so? Above.
Right. You have any questions for me?
My kids with me?
Your kids are okay right now.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, it's one of your kids is here right now, but I'll talk to you about this more here in a little bit, okay?
You could have won.
But we obviously, so we're gonna do like X-ray, and they need to go on his chest.
You want another blanket?
Any findings so far?
The detective, fully aware of Zachary's death, deliberately withheld the news to control the situation. Meanwhile, the real victim, Music's son, fought for his life across the hall. The boy's severe condition, with trouble breathing and being unable to stand, painted the true picture of the horror that had been their home. But although the officers wanted to free the parents from the shock of knowing about the tragedy, the truth had to emerge.
When we have a death occur, we treat every death as if it's a homicide until we can prove otherwise, whether it's someone, old person, or bad, or what have you. So just for those reasons, we're going to take some pictures, okay? What's that? The little girl's gone. Okay. So we're going to have you stand up. Officer Carrasco is going to remove your handcuffs. We're going to take some pictures, okay?
What's that, answer?
Give him a minute.
Well, you guys were waking me up. She was talking.
So, Mr. Bynum, here in a while, we're going to have a conversation about that, okay? But I know you're going to need a little time.
Wait for representation.
Okay, you're going to want a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's take some pictures, and then we can get you back to the cell for now, okay?
You guys are free to go. You guys are free to go. You just can't go back to the house.
Back to the house right now.
Yeah.
So.
You know.
Well, he doesn't know. That's what I'm telling him.
They don't know.
Okay, yeah. So you can't go back to the house. You guys are free to go. You guys' phones. She understands the phone.
Yeah.
You guys come back tomorrow and get with the detectives in the morning.
At this point, the reality was finally sinking in for the father, and the weight of it was overwhelming. Even after being given the chance to talk with his wife about what had happened, he couldn't bring himself to do it, leaving the detectives to deliver the horrible truth. Not only were the parents submitted to questions, but also the caller, who was still a suspect in the case.
Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm going to read this to you.
It's an advice of your rights is because I'd take to investigative detention, okay? Yeah. Considering the matter at hand. I saw that you were the 911 caller. Yeah. But before we get into that, let's start in the morning. So how did the morning start? Well, I don't know if you saw the red van there or not with the dogs in it barking. That's where I'm trying to convert that little trailer. That's where I was sleeping. I woke up and I thought I heard the kid playing around outside, and then I realized that someone was yelling out from inside the tiny home, and I didn't know why. So I got out of the van, and I went and I checked. There was music. Matt was kind of laying near music, like almost on top of Zachy, little girl. So that's what I decided to call 911. So let's just kind of backtrack it a little bit. So you heard music yelling. So you hear that. You walk to the door. You go to the door and you open the door and you see Zach, you said? Zachy, and music laying on what? Well, that was on the bed. Zachy was kind of half on, half off, and music was not on the bed at all.
Thaddeus's account matched the scene, but his claim that the couple only used one substance was a blatant lie, as music had already admitted to harder substances. Yet this deception became irrelevant when a single, crucial question unlocked the case.
How did they get out? It's a propane heater on the well, yeah. But last night, a few nights ago, the propane ran out, and they had taken it off to go get propane, but never got it to the propane tip. Did they ever start fires in the house? No. They don't start fires in the house. They go and I thought you saw the coals in the bathtub. Yeah. So that was where they went and they burned wood and brought it in once it was cold and no smoke left. Yeah, because that's what I thought. I fell down and was like, well, maybe we could be looking at carbon monoxide here too. It was. I don't think it would have been, because last night they might have used the coals to heat it, but it's probably not likely.
The carbon monoxide theory was chillingly plausible, explaining the family's collective sickness. But was it an accident or something more? To get the raw truth, the detective revealed the ultimate stakes to Thaddeus.
Zachy. Wow. That's why all of this is out. Yeah. Because we need to figure out how in the heck this even came to be. Okay. So I know last time you talked a lot about doing the right thing and this and that. Yeah. I mean, that situation that you're in, definitely a good time to do that, right? Right. I can't even think of a situation where it would be more important to know what's going on than right now. I'm not the kind of cop that likes to get people caught up. That's not why I do this. That's not why I'm here. Right now, seeing her covered up, seeing her afterwards. Like I'm not lying. Like it knocked me down. I cried for a good long while. Did I walking away from the ambulance crying? Yeah, I didn't know why. Yeah, it got a lot worse after that. Right now, my job is to do right by Zachy and the best I can by understanding what's going on. I mean, and like I said, sometimes things happen. Sometimes other people on purpose. Yeah. Sometimes it's accidental or things go too far. There's a million reasons why something could happen, like it can come to be, right? And sometimes there's little details of things that happen that end up meaning a lot down the road. Like you could be like, well, I noticed this, or I did see that, or I overheard whatever, or I had this feeling, or something that smelled right and something, right? So sometimes those things can lead to having a greater understanding. So is there anything of that nature regarding anyone that was there at any time that could have led potentially to that? I only ever heard music and Matt argue, but it was usually when Matt was super tired and stayed up all night gathering wood and stuff, and then the truck would break down or something would go wrong and he didn't. And it's common for that to happen, but it was never around the camp. They never did anything around the camp, and they loved him. Is there anything that stands out to you about what happened that could explain what's going on here?
Oh, I mean, what stood out was I could say how pale it was, or that's what I called it.
Thaddeus seemed to believe no harm was intended, but his ignorance of the couple's habits left a void. The mystery surrounding that night was paralyzing. With the coal as their only lead, detectives had to revisit the trailer, the silent, toxic tomb itself, to search for the physical proof that could finally explain how a home became a death chamber.
Reporting for us?
Yep.
So I'm sure they went over this several times with you, but boy was somewhere in this region. Dad was laying here, decedent here, and then mom off to the side. And then when Thaddeus came in, he saw them here. She was super pale. For some reason, moved him to this chair. And then came back. And then that's when he started calling 911. Girl could have gotten sick. I mean, living like this, you know? Gets a little bit of a cold or something, then there you go. She had any kind of immunocompromise.
Here. So they said that she got sick and threw up?
The mom was like, I've done a lot of drugs in my life. She goes, I occasionally do meth and but I don't do nothing like that, and I've never felt like I did last night ever in my life.
The medical proof was devastating. Zachary's tiny body held a lethal 70% carbon monoxide saturation. The trailer's fumes had taken her life. Armed with this truth, detectives launched their final interrogation of Music. Their mission was no longer to ask what happened, but to dismantle her wall of excuses and expose the criminal mistreatment that ended her daughter.
Like I said, you can invoke us anytime you want, right? Like the deputy told you, I'm Detective Orozco. You can just call me Randy. That's fine. So my job is to figure out what happened, and you are someone that can give me information that I obviously wasn't there for.
Yeah.
I'm playing a little bit of catch up.
I do smoke, but I had not imbibed any.
Okay, so just to be clear with you, thank you. I appreciate
I do not use them regularly. It was just kind of like I wasn't feeling good. Doesn't matter. That's all just excuses. But anyways, I had not used any past like noon 30 at the very latest.
Okay.
And there was nothing that she could get in the room. The room is extremely messy, and that is true. And we're working on it. We don't have a vehicle right now to even take it to the dump. So it's really, really hard. It is hard.
Crazy hard.
And we had a friend that was letting us use their truck. Do dump runs and stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And do dump runs and
oh,
stuff.
okay.
And yeah, I've done, not recently, but like recently I've just done, and I've done a lot of life though. My name is Music. My parents named me Music, you know, that's the life I grew up in. But I've never felt like I did last night. It was unreal. Like I couldn't hold myself up. My daughter and my son couldn't hold themselves up. I had no idea what was going on. I just wanted us to get some sleep, and I thought that would help. And I don't know what it was.
In a revealing and desperate ploy, Music obsessively fixated on her own compromised state, yet bizarrely refused to link it to the family's illness. The detective interpreted this as proof she knew her daughter was deceased upon waking, sparking her frantic cover-up. Her act then shifted to a rehearsed, eloquent performance, a pathetic attempt to play the victim.
That was not like anything I've ever experienced.
But that's extremely weird, right?
Yes.
Just like that, stuff like that doesn't happen.
I don't have any idea what happened, but I want to know what was in my system, and I want to know how it got to my kid's system, because they did not get in. I'm telling you, and an investigation will have to be done, and that is fine with me. But I know that I do not do this. I know that, and so if that's in my system, and if that's in my little girl's system, somebody put it there. Sorry. Excuse my language, but I
can speak however you want. You're going through right now. Straight up.
No, I want to speak eloquently because I don't want to
be misconstrued.
I don't want to be misconstrued. I know that a lot of people come through here lying about what they do, and I am not here to lie about what I do. I'm here to figure out what happened to my children, because And I just want to know that okay.
So
We want the opportunity to become the best fit for them. I don't know what happened. I don't think it was the cake or anything. I don't know what it was.
what about the heater for the house
The heater, we don't have the propane hooked in. We're out of propane.
and the cold? Like if you're not the cold or whatever you were bringing in there?
Yeah, it was cold. They were cold. But we burn them all the way to cold so they don't smoke the place out, and then we vent the window. Normally we have a propane heater, and when we have the propane hooked up to the heater that's up against the wall, we still leave it vented because the kids were a while back, like when we first moved in. This is over a year ago. My son was waking up, throwing up. And we discovered this because we had all the windows shut with the propane heater on, so it wasn't ventilating properly. So we started leaving the windows just cracked, and that was enough. And we all were throwing up stuff.
Her own words condemned her. Music admitted they knew the ventilation danger from past incidents, yet still failed to open a window, recklessly turning their trailer into their daughter's gas chamber.
Yeah, that was my initial thought with everyone in the house. Like you guys, from what we were told at the time, like people just aren't feeling good, and having that type of heater inside the house or even burning the cold inside, you get a little carbon monoxide, a certain percent, I'm not a doctor, some percent you're going to start feeling sick and whatnot, and after that things get a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Right, progressively more serious until that's solved.
There should have been at least windows in the house.
Died? Right, is that your son's name? Died? I checked on him at the hospital when I saw you. So from what they're thinking, at that time, things could have changed. He looks like he has a touch of pneumonia.
Okay.
Okay, but I mean, otherwise, he seemed pretty okay. They're treating them. They're gonna do what doctors do.
Yeah.
Right, and check him for all sorts of stuff. Zaki, she didn't survive. But we are going to look into it as deeply as we possibly can to try to get a better answer for what happened.
The detective saw through her act. Her shock was nothing more than dry-eyed theatrics. At this point, the interrogation was over. The damning evidence of their past mistreatment, along with her own admissions, sealed their fate. In the end, after 2 months free, they were finally arrested and charged with the ultimate betrayal of a parent's duty. Moving on to the case where officers were dispatched to a true house of horror containing 3 innocent children and their horrible mother, who undoubtedly failed to care for them.
There's maggots on the floor. Right. I walked into the living room. She had her legs spread open, and her little brother had his face on her. She said, "Daddy Tim rubs my when I'm laying in bed with them."
God, bro. I'm getting f***ing irritated, bro.
On October 12th, 2023, officers responded to a welfare check after an anonymous call reported that young children were living in hazardous and unsanitary conditions under the care of their mother.
But so the 2 cops that were actually up there, they were called here 2 weeks ago because the guy that was here, she found out was a and he's not supposed to be around no kids. So she made the cops make him get his stuff and leave. Ever since then, he got put on a GPS. He's not allowed here. He's not around her or the kids. She walked down the street maybe an hour ago, met him, and she's all the way at his house now. The kids are here. If you guys walk in that house,
Who met her?
their mom. Her name's Brittany Weaver. I mean, you guys, if you guys look at the house inside, like there's gnats, the dishes, there's no food. There's nothing to cook with. They have like no clothes, no diapers. Everything's there. There's like poop everywhere around the house. There's like you can't even take a bath because there's no water.
Has CSB been here?
Yeah, but they said that there's no reason for them to be here.
Wait, what do you mean there's no reason for them to be
I don't know, supposedly that's what she said. CPS said that they have no reason to be here because they don't see nothing wrong with the kids.
CSB has no reason to...
They said that they didn't even know why they got involved because they all have lead poisoning. Their lead poisoning is like really bad. And they were at the hospital today. All 3 kids got blood work done, and she got a thing in the mail that she had to call the health department. They went in today for more lead poisoning checks, and they still have it.
Do you live here?
I am, but I actually am going through rehab right now to get my son back, and so I leave Sunday. And that's why I can't keep my mouth shut anymore. I honestly can't.
When officers arrived, they were met by a family member who described the house as a nightmare. Children left alone, no food, no clean clothes, no running water, and filth covering every surface. Brittany had left to meet a man banned from being around the kids, leaving them in a very unsafe environment. The conditions inside made it clear that the situation was serious and required immediate attention.
That's the thing. Like, nobody knows what. Like, Brittany's not all there in the head.
You want to sit down?
She's still dating him, and she's dating.
Well, she's getting really close to losing her kids.
And I know, and that's what we keep telling them, and they don't listen. You guys can go to the house and see the living room.
Hi, kitty. Let's go back inside.
No,
keep going. You're so cute.
You okay?
Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Your mom left?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll be back tomorrow. She's been gone since yesterday. She came back today because she had forms to be able to get and I called Brittany and I said, you need to take her to the hospital. She said, there's shit I can do because she was too worried about getting bit at 10 o'clock. He died with his mother on Thursday. You should see the rooms. Yeah, can you come to the room? I'm about to do a... And CPS is involved right now with her. She's about to do
Yeah. Come on. Here. Okay. Can you get the dog secured?
Oh, yeah.
Riley, do you live downstairs? Do you live here?
No.
You don't live here? No. So what are you doing here right now?
Just staying the night.
What's going on back here? I guess he's staying the night with his cousin?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you here last time we were here about the Tim thing, the fight?
Yeah, I just came back today.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I was just wondering if you were here for that.
Can you do me a favor and just have a seat in here?
Oh my god. I know. And this is why I honestly cannot handle. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. There's maggots on the floor. Right.
Despite repeated warnings, the mother continued the same behavior, pushing herself closer to losing her children. She had been gone overnight, leaving the kids behind. As officers were guided room by room through the home, they quickly realized just how miserable the conditions inside truly were.
I mean, the bathtub doesn't even drain. This is the girls' room, not a room. This is Kylo's room, not a room. I can't let these kids sit in this anymore. It's disgusting. Yeah. In the kitchen, the second you walk in there, like thousands of gnats just
You say
arise.
there's no running water?
There is, but beside the toilet where he's standing, you have to turn it on, but the water does not drain. It's been like that for 4 days.
No handle to turn on?
Nope. You have to turn it on behind, inside the wall.
Puppies, these are bedrooms. This one has 2 puppies.
Those puppies are mine.
Yeah, you're good.
The room that boy's in, he's just staying the night helping us watch the kids. The room he's in is the little boy's room, and then the room with the puppies are the 2 girls' room.
Definitely seen worse.
I've been to this house many, many times. Really wanted to. Never could. Yeah, that's the thing. I've seen them much worse. The kids are healthy. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Cat.
She said at the top, they go to the garbage bag and look down. Well, she said look at the garbage bag and look down. I don't see any maggots.
I don't see anything moving.
I see like broken up ramen.
Yeah, that's what I saw on the stairs too.
Yeah, ground into the garbage.
See anything?
No.
Back to these kids, I couldn't let them do this anymore. I know. And CPS came the other day, and last week, I was told that she was talking to this guy that's on the next street over, and came over and with her. She's been selling her food stamps to get perks, and she's been storing them, and she refused to do a test to CPS, and then she cleaned her body, she detoxed, and then took a drug test. That's why I had the girl that's sitting right there, her older sister's mom is the one that called, so I had her call that way. It wasn't through my phone.
Gotcha.
She didn't know. Yesterday, she was sitting in this chair right here. He was on FaceTime, he was in the shower, and you could see everything. I was sitting there and I could see it. All 3 kids were sitting there. Every time he showed her something or did anything nasty, she's like, do it again.
So
with the kids sitting there.
They were video stain, basically?
Yes.
The bathtub wouldn't drain, water had to be turned on from inside the wall, and the children's rooms were overrun with filth and animals. Despite prior CPS involvement, evidence pointed to ongoing mistreatment and narcotics use, with the children being exposed to explicit behavior inside the house. The caregiver reported that the children were not being properly fed, bathed, or looked after.
I can't let these kids sit in this filth anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm like terrified to leave Monday because I'm the one, if it's not for me, they don't get bathed, they don't get changed, they don't eat.
My partner and I have been to this house a few times, so we are aware.
I was like, she's gonna look stupid because you guys were the ones that were here when she called the cops on him, and now she's with him.
Yes.
And she's choosing him over the kids. She just got also a notice 3 days ago about her house being dirty from the city of Akron. Still, she crumbled it up and threw it away. She does not care.
Yeah, I know.
How many kids are in this house total?
So it's just me, the one that Caden, and then Brittany, which them 2 are just here helping me watch the kids overnight, that's all.
This mom, what is her name?
Brittany Weaver, but she's actually calling me right now.
Are you going to answer it?
So I'm just gonna be like, somebody called the cops here for a well check. Can I just say that?
That's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you what to say.
I'm just gonna tell her that they said that. Brittany, my phone's on 1 and the cops are all here doing a well check on your kids, just so you're aware. Don't ask me. But I'm just letting you know. Me, Kaden, Brittany, and the 3 kids. Not here. Grandma's. Well, they're all talking at the car right now, so I don't know. I'm sitting here waiting. But my phone's on 1. I need to save my batteries, so if something happens, I can call you back. All right, love you, bye.
I just drove by and seen you guys sitting here, so I figured I'd stop by and see what's going on.
Yeah, so we're here for a welfare check. Third-party person called because of basically the living conditions that the kids have been dealing with.
Yeah.
So, I haven't met you before.
I'm Andrew. I'm her ex. I pretty much raised the kids. I'm here and not here, so...
Honestly, all the times that we've been here, I've never seen you.
Yeah, I haven't really tried to be here. I usually just stop and see the kids here and there. I try.
Are you any of the children's biological father?
Not biological, no. But I've been there since the oldest was 2 months old.
Gotcha.
If I need to, her parents are right up the street.
Well, we have a supervisor coming,
Okay.
so we can't just relinquish, right? We can't take the kids out of here and give them to parents. We're going to have to go through the whole process.
If that's even the route we're taking.
Yes.
The mother had ignored a recent city notice about unsafe living conditions. Police went through the house, checking on the children's welfare and speaking with a former caregiver who knew them well. A supervisor was brought in to decide the next steps, following proper procedure.
It's her dad and her stepmom.
Yeah.
Hi. I thought I recognized you. It's the same name.
Yeah, and the 5th. Didn't know you were related.
What's going on?
Well, we got an anonymous call from the worker the house. There's literally a piece of shit going on.
They had another call.
Well, yeah, over here. Yeah.
And told him I'd call him back when I got this, and I'm taking him to go get in the truck. Brenton and him.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
Oh, yeah?
No, this isn't mom. That's the other kid's mom. This is a family member. Sister. Okay.
She had a CSB case a while back. It was in there that I would have custody of the kids.
That's not for us to decide.
Okay, so how can I get
CSB wants to, when they get here, if they want to relinquish it to you, then they can. We don't do that. We can't make that decision. The only thing that we can do is take them out of her custody, give them to Children's Services, and then Children's Services make phone call, not us. Okay? So did you give anybody your information at all?
You're welcome to stay when they show up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stay till they come.
Okay.
Because I would prefer them to be with me.
I promise, baby, it'll be alright. My son's coming down.
Your son's coming down?
Yeah. I'm taking him with me.
You taking who with you?
My son. He was staying here.
Okay, so the kids.
He don't live here.
All right, so that's fine. The kids are we're taking custody.
I know that. I heard that. Yes, my mommy's coming, baby. But right now, we'll deal with it, okay? My mommy's coming. I kept telling your mom this was gonna happen. Well, I need you to stay with them for a second while I tell Blake something.
I'm going to try and get them to come with me. The officers came about that guy that she was saying. I was here when that was going on.
Listen.
And I gave them my information so that if they needed anything to call me. But I live in Uniontown and I work all the time. But obviously I can make my schedule around the kids.
When the grandparents arrived, they were left in shock. Rooms in disarray, water barely running, and the children left to fend for themselves. Shock and helplessness hit them as they grasped just how unsafe the home was. Officers explained an anonymous call had triggered the welfare check and that any decisions now rested with Children's Services, not family. As custody histories, ages, and prior cases came to light, the tension escalated. The children's future hung in the balance.
What exactly did she tell you? So, because when I walked down there, I saw Kylo's face in her. I pulled her outside. I said, I talked to both of them. I said, you guys cannot do that. It's inappropriate. It's for grown-ups. I pulled her outside. We were sitting on the porch, and the boys were outside. And I said, she wasn't saying anything. I said, would you feel more comfortable if we went on a walk? And then you can tell me away from boys. She said, yes. I said, did somebody touch you? She said, no. I said, did someone touch you in your private areas? She said, yes. I said, who? She said, Daddy Tim. I said, what did he do? She said, when I laid with him, he rubbed my... She calls it her. And I said, are you telling the truth? Please do not lie to me. She said, I am not lying.
What the young girl revealed to the woman was deeply disturbing, exposing the true nightmare those children were enduring inside that house. The seriousness of the situation was immediately clear. Action had to be taken. Just then, Brittany arrived, and the tension exploded into a full-blown crisis.
Relax.
spot we're going with us. Can you stay over there, please, sir? Can you stay over there, please, sir? Thank
Can
you.
you tell me why I'm getting arrested, please?
So right now you're getting arrested for 3 counts of endangerment.
For what?
For the state of the living conditions of the home.
I already touched that CSB. He told me I had this week to clean it up. I love you.
Just wait right here.
Brittany, do you have anything on you that's gonna that I need to know before I begin?
I'm also on my period, just to let you know.
And have a seat.
Is many of my family taking my kids?
ASB is going to take your kids, and it's their decision from there.
I didn't. My kids, bro. Bro, my kids, bro. Angel! Bro, there's nothing on my porch. They don't have a search warrant. They're getting. I'm suing them, bro. Big bet. They're getting sued.
You doing okay?
Yeah, is there any way I can talk to my dad, please?
Alright, I'll check.
And is there any way I can get my phone numbers out of my phone so that way I have them when I get there so I can call my family?
I will check, and we'll come back and talk to you in just a minute, okay?
Alright. My God, bro. I'm getting irritated. Bro.
You still doing okay?
Yeah, can I talk to my sister or somebody?
Not right now.
Oh my God. Freaking getting irritated.
Brittany was arrested on the spot. Tears streamed down her face as she shouted, insisting she was innocent. Officers held firm, explaining she was facing multiple counts of child endangerment. The home was deemed too dangerous for the children to remain. In that moment, it became terrifyingly clear. The fate of her kids was no longer in her hands.
Can you tell me who called?
I don't know, it came in as anonymous.
Probably their dad.
Honestly, dear, it doesn't really matter with the way that house looks.
I know, I already had talked to CSB, and me and CSB already talked, and she said she was coming back out sometime this week, and I was trying to wash clothes and their blankets and stuff. That's why I wasn't home tonight, because they needed blankets and clothes and stuff like that, and that's what I went to do, and then all of a sudden all this started.
So the copious amounts of trash and the mounds of not just animal, the human that's all over the house.
There's not human all over the house.
So I don't have vision, and I didn't see all the poop all over coming out of diapers that are just thrown in the corner of the house.
No.
Brittany, I walked it. I mean, you don't have to talk to me, that's fine, but...
No, I am talking to you guys. I don't understand, like...
I don't understand what you don't understand.
There's not diapers everywhere.
Brittany, I walked through the house. I saw it all with my own 2 eyes. So are you calling me a liar?
Do you guys have a search warrant to be in my house?
The girl that lives here with you.
Who, Kylie? Yep. She's the one that called?
No, she let us in the house.
Okay, well, you guys don't have a search warrant.
I don't need a search. The one that lets us in the house lives here.
Not in charge of my house.
Doesn't matter. She lives here. She can let us in.
She doesn't live here.
Okay, well.
But she'll be getting out of my house, too.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Can I talk to Kylie, please?
Nope.
Oh, you dumb bro.
From the back of the patrol car, Brittany continued to scream, demanding answers and insisting she hadn't seen the obvious mess inside the house. Even when confronted with the evidence by the officer, she continued to act foolishly, denying everything placed in front of her.
Kai, I love you! Can I talk to my brother Blake right there?
No, they're in the middle of trying to put your children into the car.
Bro, I'm a freak out, bro. I'm gonna stand around bullshit, but yet don't want to let nobody talk to their fucking family. Call y'all, bro. I love y'all. Okay, is there any way that somebody can get phone numbers? I literally have no phone number.
Do you have one number on you?
No, I need my sister in there.
I'll ask her, alright?
Were you able to get any numbers for me?
They were. They did not want to give any.
Of course they did.
Keep in contact. You got a family?
Yeah.
In the end, Brittany Weaver was charged with 6 counts of endangerment, and the children were immediately placed under the care of proper authorities. Their safety was no longer in the hands of their mother. Up next, officers encountered a disturbing scene. What should have been a safe home had become a minefield of mistreatment and illicit danger.
Because I have a whole lot of in this house around kids. There's in the center room. It's a big old heaping pile of burnt tinfoil.
She knows the fence is putting this kid in this situation, but they also didn't have a home.
On July 22, 2023, deputies were dispatched to a residence following reports that 4 young children were inside a home where illicit substances were present. The house felt tense as they approached, and officers could sense this check might uncover more than expected.
Are you staying here? Every now and then, yeah. Every now and then. What's your name? Harvey. Harvey. Good to meet you, Harvey. We're with the BCSO. Detective Tushate. Do you know if anybody's in this house right now?
Yeah.
Who's in the house right now?
Shyla?
Shiloh.
What about any children?
Yeah.
How many kids are inside?
There's 4.
4 children? Can I get your name real quick, dude?
Ronald.
Ronald? Do you know the children's names?
Not by heart.
Not by heart?
I just call them kids.
Okay. And the mom's home though, for sure?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet, man.
We just need to talk to them real quick, man. So do you want to?
Sure.
Yeah. Hello, Sheriff's Office.
There's the dad.
Hey. How's it going, man? How's it going? Good, Luke. Nice to meet you. Is Charlotte here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where's she at?
Dressed.
Okay, we'll just stay right here.
Okay.
So, where's she at? Okay. Okay, yeah, you can go out. So, are the kids over here?
No, they're playing.
Oh, they're playing?
Yeah,
okay, so no one's in any trouble with me right now. Especially you.
No,
we're just,
we're gonna go
we're just
swim.
doing a welfare check.
Yeah. Didn't you guys do it yesterday?
Who is that?
You guys came yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't come, so I'm new here.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, we're gonna go swim right now.
Charlotte, you in there?
Changey, sir.
What?
Hey, come outside, I need to talk to you.
Who's that?
Sheriff's Department.
Okay, I'm getting dressed. I'll be right there.
Okay. Hey, Charlotte.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Do you have a shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
you-
just getting I
Is that
just finished getting ready.
Yeah,
okay.
just put a shirt on real quick.
Thank you.
Are the kids in there?
No.
Okay. Hey, Charlotte, just put a shirt on. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's just a simple shirt.
I was just gonna put some pants on and stuff.
Is Hans here now?
Okay, let's step outside over here. Okay, I need to make sure the kids aren't in there.
Yeah.
Can you turn around real quick? We're just gonna have you guys go outside.
What's
Do
going
you have
on?
anything on you, perhaps? Like
Hey, what's
anything?
going on? No. What's going
Yeah,
on?
go
No. Hey, what's going on, Dad? Babe.
What's going on?
Hey, just stay over there, sir. And then just go and step outside the garage for us, okay, sir?
As deputies approached, the residents reflected the chaos the call had warned about. Officers took in the scene, knowing children were inside and that the situation could quickly escalate. Tension hung in the air, hinting that the mother's involvement would soon turn this routine check into something far more serious.
Hello, Sheriff's Office.
Where's the boy? Good. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, sir?
How you doing?
Who else is in this house? There's a lot of people here. How's it going, man?
Hi.
Who are you?
Travis.
Hi, Travis. You're not in trouble. My name is Detective Chandler. We're just here to do a welfare check on you guys.
Okay.
Are your siblings here?
Yes, they're in the back.
Okay. And then who are you?
I'm a friend.
You're a friend. Okay. Are the other kids coming out?
Yes, my other brother's just washing them up.
Okay. Hello, Sheriff's Office. Who are you guys? You're the owner of the house? Okay. Well, I need everyone to come out because we're doing a welfare check and this is getting a little out of hand. So come out here, please.
The little ones are showering.
Okay.
Jenny's mom? Or,
Yeah, let's get out. Who is he? That's your brother?
No. They're showering. They're
Who?
brothers. I was just helping them.
They're my brothers.
Are they okay?
Yeah,
they're just showering.
Can we have them come out, please?
Yeah.
Oh, they're on showering. Can I give them a towel and close it up?
Yeah, get them some towels. How old are they?
Yeah, that's 5 and then the other one's 3, 4.
You guys okay?
You got it.
Okay, let's come out, guys.
Yeah, because they were just playing outside.
Hello. Who else is back here? You rent from them?
Yeah, we're not just a part of like of the kids and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, I need you guys to come out here for now, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, thanks. And then if you guys have IDs, bring them out too, okay? Do you guys have any kids back here?
No, just our 2 dogs.
Because I'm missing a kid.
No, we don't have a kid back here.
Okay, let's go outside, guys.
Yeah.
You're good, man. We just need to identify everyone to see who's here in the house, okay? Let's go, man. I'm not going to be looking through your stuff, dude. As long as the kids don't have access to it, let's just go. And who stays in this room? Anybody? Anyone in here? Hey, I need you guys to come out. I'm going to seize the house for a search warrant. Let's go. I need you to step out of the house, please, okay?
I'm in a lot of pain.
Okay. Do you need an ambulance? No?
Why do you need
Because I have a whole lot of in this house around kids. So, let's go, ma'am. I'm not answering questions right now. I need you guys to come out of the house. Is there any other people back there? Okay, you're good.
I have no for my little brother. I just have to make sure he's outside. Sorry, sir.
Let's have him hurry up, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks. You need to hurry up, dude.
So as soon as we identify everyone, we'll have everyone step out. But this should be everyone right now.
So, okay.
Just stay here with her.
Inside, chaos dominated every corner. Adults moved freely between rooms while the children wandered, unsure where to be or what to do. Even something as simple as bathing became difficult under the disorder. Deputies acted quickly, identifying everyone and securing the children's immediate safety. Every second counted as officers made sure no one was overlooked. What seemed straightforward at first revealed layers of danger and mismanagement.
So you just said the tinfoil is just in the trash can in the room? Do you know if Francisco does that? Yeah, I don't know. Was he in the recorder though?
There's a lot of people in there right now. There's about, I think, 12 people inside right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna start CYFD out. There's in the center room. It's a big old heaping pile of burned tinfoil. That's the only I saw. No, one of the bedrooms. As soon as you look down the hallway, it's that first bedroom right as you enter. There's a one twin-size bed and there's a dresser right next to it, and on the dresser just a heaping pile of burned tinfoil. As soon as we identify everyone, run everyone, make sure no one else has warrants, we can probably start kicking people. It's mostly mom and dad. Hey, what are you thinking?
So I'm gonna call the DAs and see if I can do a search warrant on photos and narcotics.
I think so.
Like you said, auto theft. I probably should get property theft.
That, and then who was one of the here?
Well, Captain said
Barreco was assigned this family or something like that. He wants to come out here and do interviews and stuff.
Okay, I'll call his sergeant.
They said just to call. I just talked to Nico about that. I'm not trying to touch you, but he said just to call Barreco directly. Because they already coordinated that.
Okay.
Do you want to 16 the people with the other ones?
Yeah, 16 everybody.
I agree with you. Okay. Did you see the?
Yeah, there's a few people. So mom says she's parents are she knows the defense is in the house. She's put in his kids in this situation, but they also didn't have a home. Now the people who are responsible. Hers is a two-person. Yeah. So now hers. So in this room, no one kids stay in the house or still. I think the dude only has who is responsible for the child. People using, or the mom is trying to do what she can.
The way I look at it is both. Anyone that knows the children were here, the doors were unlocked, the kids are out of an age that they can open doors, have access to it, and the parent has immediate access as soon as you walk in the room. I think that constitutes.
Did they tell you who stayed in this room? Did anyone?
That's the bathroom?
No.
Oh, the middle room. The kids were in the shower. Actually, this is the weird part. So when you're 16 here, the kids were in the back. And as soon as I came back here, the kids were no longer in the back. I think Dad rushed them inside to take a shower. Because they were all in the bath, just like...
After speaking briefly with Charla, deputies regrouped to assess the scene. While investigating the residence, they found charred tinfoil scattered across the center room and on a dresser in one of the bedrooms, a stark reminder of the risks inside. Careful plans were made. Contact family services, address outstanding warrants, and ensure no unsafe conditions were left unchecked.
There's tinfoil. So when he was back here, when these two girls were back here, I told them to leave, and they wouldn't leave, and they kept on shoving stuff in that whole dresser right there, and in the bag, and then this yellow container right here.
Oh yeah. Oh. There's a pill on down there.
Yeah. But they were the ones that have warrants, I think.
Oh, okay. So we know they were staying in this room.
And I saw them both in here too. And then we still have that front bedroom where the mom and dad were staying in. Yeah.
So that was locked.
I left it open, so it must have been the
So we're gonna have to.
Or we can ask for consent from that guy. Say, hey, you have
we're gonna do a search warrant anyway, if it gets approved.
Okay, let's go. We still want to make sure no one's in there though.
The dad locked it in?
He must have come back here and locked it. There's a way to get through here to the house, isn't there?
Yeah, same way that we.
Or is it connected to the house at all?
No. Technically, yes.
Officers methodically searched the home, checking each room, container, and dresser, and documenting who had been staying where. Even the front bedroom, previously occupied by the parents, was thoroughly inspected. The tension remained high, every detail adding to the urgency of the situation. Some areas still hid secrets.
Let's talk outside away from the kids.
Well, their grandma's outside. She can take it.
All right, outside.
So we're going to seize the house for a search warrant, right? So we can't say we're going to get a search warrant. We're just saying we just want to make sure no one's in that back bedroom.
Yeah, no, we were just changing in there.
Would you mind letting us just see, just so we can make sure the house is safe?
Yeah, but I don't.
You don't have the key?
No.
Oh, who would have a key to that back bedroom?
We should open. You can go through the roof too.
Well, I don't want to go through the roof,
Yeah,
man.
there's nobody in there. Watch, come on.
Yeah, so don't worry about it, dude. I don't want you grabbing anything.
No.
No. You're good.
Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna show you guys. I promise.
You're good.
There's nobody in there. You can look through the roof. I promise there's nobody in there. I don't even know how it locked.
So you don't have a key?
No.
So, okay, who would have a key, man?
I don't know.
Okay, so just listen, Francisco, I just want to be super clear with this. So, should we be granted a search warrant?
Go ahead. Yeah.
But no, just listen. We're going to have to gain access to that. Should we be granted?
No, we can open it.
So, I'm just saying I'd rather just have a key than besides key, because I don't want to damage anything.
Dude, kick it in. I don't mind. I'm telling you, there's nobody in there. You can look. You can see there's nobody in there.
Okay.
I promise you, there's nobody. I don't even know how it locked.
All right.
I promise you, there's nobody in there. But you guys can kick it in. It's not my. Now we're like we stay inside the house. We're just
in there?
changing. Yeah.
Okay. Who normally stays in there?
It's a room for everybody to use. Because I stay in the room with my kids over there. There's nobody in there. You guys can need a search warrant. Go ahead.
Okay, so who sleeps in what rooms? We have to start identifying people and we have to start coordinating.
We just barely got here, so we don't have like a room. We're just, he allowed us, you guys,
It's on
his main, I guess. I hardly ever see anybody. I come into work, he just allowed us, a friend of ours introduced us to us. He said, my buddy, your buddy Lee told us that you guys are staying in your car. I said, yeah, it sucks. He said, if I told him I do tile work, I did the tile work in his bathroom, and he allowed us to stay here to stay off the street.
So we'll walk you back to the living room. Let's go this way.
Yeah, so if you guys, but honestly, if you guys need to kick in the door,
That's fine. Francisco, let's go this way, man.
If you guys need to kick in the door, do it. I can fix it or whatever you need to do.
Francisco, just hang out here in the shade for now, okay? I'm gonna have everyone step outside now. Hey, so if you guys can come outside, and then we're gonna have you wait in the front yard real quick. And you guys are gonna stay right here with me.
Okay.
They're staying with me. They can stay inside. I don't want them outside. It's too hot.
Attention then shifted to Francisco and a locked back bedroom. Deputies needed to confirm no one was inside. Francisco claimed he had no key and insisted the room was empty, yet deputies pressed for certainty. Adults were guided outside to maintain order as officers prepared for the next steps. Uncertainty lingered, and every moment carried weight. The safety of the children hung in the balance. A decisive move was coming that would change everything.
Doing okay, ma'am? Okay, so they kind of tell you what's going on?
No.
Okay, so I guess grandma's here?
Okay.
So is it okay if the kids go with her?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna plan. So we still have to bring out CYFD.
Okay.
And then is that Francisco, your husband?
Yeah.
Is he the kid's biological dad?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Sir, we got approval to do a search warrant. We're working on that now. CYFD's called out. Grandma of the maternal grandma came out. She said she can't take the kids because she works. So we'll probably just end up 48ing based off of the condition of the house and all the 57. So
No.
we'll be here. We'll be here for a little bit.
Can we go grab some water?
No, not right now. But give us some time and we can get you guys some water, okay? You still doing okay, sir? Do you need medical attention? Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna talk to the kids real quick. Are you guys doing okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, do you guys have questions?
I don't really.
What's your question?
Where am I been?
He's asking where's his dad.
Oh, he's just outside. He's talking to us. Yeah.
No, we don't have any questions, right?
I want grapes now.
You want grapes? Do you guys have grapes?
Yes.
No.
Did you guys eat lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. Once the field units are going 10-8, just helping us secure the house because there's a couple people inside, but right now we should be fine. We're just waiting on CYFD. We've arrested mom. Brock has her in the back of there. And then we have, at this point, I was thinking it was like 10 and 12 people. I think it's more like 8 people, 8 adults inside. Just random people. They're all sitting in the front yard.
You guys already have everybody ID'd and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We'll go walk around.
See the house and see what we saw.
Deputies moved decisively, calling in child services and securing the home under a search warrant. Adults were kept in place, officers checked on everyone, and the children's questions were answered as the scene was stabilized. The evidence inside confirmed the severity of the situation. In the end, Charla was arrested and charged with 4 counts of reckless endangerment, bringing a tense and dangerous situation to a decisive close.